I definitely forgot that I have to make a new intro with Dell in there. And I'll probably take out Kosia for the time being because we don't know when she'll be back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Dengle, your storyteller for this evening. I know this is a Sunday, not a Saturday, and that's 100% because of me. Yeah, it's fine. Before we actually get into this, couple things. This is World of Darkness. If something hits a sore spot with you, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, any of that, and you don't like it, take a step back, please. Get yourself either to a spot that you can handle it, or to a spot that you can't, and you can accept that, and you can just skip, and that's fine too, because we do updates. So joining me this evening is Faye playing Hailey.
Hello.
Buttons playing Shiloh.
Yeah.
Nexus playing Dell.
Howdy, howdy.
And then Nenavar playing Steven.
Hello.
And I have Chip wanting to play as well, but he can't. He doesn't have thumbs. So, it's been a minute. Does anybody care to share what happened last time?
Hailey made everyone question Tori.
And Dell got on everybody's nerves possible.
For some reason, Steven was the only one who helped the cop who got embraced. We also kicked the crap out of some Bruja.
Yeah, some that you already had some history with. There was a couple other things that happened, like, well, I don't know, Dell joined the party. There was an exacerbated La Sombra and Nosferatu at the end of the night. As well as, let's see here.
Everyone was assigned a buddy that they had to watch over.
Yep. There is a hierarchy now, as per small. But in all actuality, like, none of that really mattered. So we are going to do something just a little bit different. And I don't do this very often, but when I do, it's for good reason. We are going to step away from the coterie for a second. On the night prior. And it is a certain Ravnos that we had seen before, with a pair of other individuals, one of which is wearing, fittingly enough, a masquerade mask. And then the other one is, well, being about as stereotypical as you can be for a kindred. They're in a back room somewhere. You assume in Atlanta. Now, I told you to. This is the plan. You're going to get our message out, and you're going to physically deliver it. We know that they can't handle us right now. They're still fractured. They're still terribly unorganized. What happened in the park, that was, well, that was something. And frankly. And looks at the one that's being the very stereotypical kindred. You should have known better. You should have known that he would have showed up. You have history with him after all. But in any case, that's why you're going to deliver the message. So, tomorrow, this starts again. And we'll take care of it, okay? They just both give a solemn nod. And we fast forward through the day sleep. Can I get rouse checks, please?
Failed.
I passed.
Fail. Meant to.
Fails.
Where's everybody at?
Two.
One.
Three, so we got one. Okay. You all wake up, and first thing you do, at least the normal coterie members, so that'd be Steven and Shiloh, you wake up to a text message from Gramps. It very simply reads, "Hey, sorry, Beth's going to be out of town for a couple days, weeks, I don't know. She'll be out of town for a while. When she gets back, I'll let you know, okay?"
Is she okay?
Yeah, bosses said that she had to make a run across the country. Apparently it's something for some dude out in like LA or something. I don't know.
I'm still concerned, but okay.
That's okay. Amp's going with her.
I'm even more concerned, but okay.
It'll be fine. She's supposed to check in with me every couple hours. I can give you those updates if you want to.
That'd be nice, thank you.
Only if something happens.
Can do. In the meantime, garage is still here. Cars are still free to use as needed.
Praying hands emoji.
You just can't use the truck.
Thumbs up.
So, we go to everyone else. Well, we go to everyone now at this point. What does everybody like to do upon waking?
I mean, I guess I'd be like folding up the cot and everything they gave me and seeing if I could be let out of the freezer.
Yep. You find that the freezer is popped enough to where you can just push it open.
Okay, so I get out and just wait for everyone else since I don't have a way to contact anyone at the moment.
Hailey would message the other two and just be like, "So what's the emergency tonight?"
Yet to find out.
What he said.
Cool. Make the way to the bar.
Steven is going to take care of one hunger so I can get rid of this last point of aggravated damage.
Okay. That actually reminds me, you are required, if you have any damage, to attempt to heal it now upon waking. And that is rules as written. So, yes, you are going to immediately try to heal your aggravated. And that's just 1 point, by the way. So give me those 3 to figure out how much you actually have to try to slake.
One failure, the other 2 are successes.
And I have 1 success and 2 failures.
Okay. Would you like to take care of any superficial, Nen? Or not yet?
Steven's back at full health right now.
Okay. So Dell doesn't really have a way to. Well, no, Dell does, because the bar is stocked full.
Yeah, so I would take care of my hunger after healing that last aggravated damage.
Okay. And then how is Steven going about it?
Steven's going to make his way to the bar.
Okay, taking the easy route. Shiloh?
Shiloh will grab a bag from her stash and juice box it before heading to the bar.
Very modest.
Can Hailey slake a hunger at the bar, but also fill up her thermos again, as per usual?
Yes. Would Hailey like to bring more than 1 thermos?
We've said what? One of them gets 2 or 3? Because it's like one of those really big ones?
Yeah, I'd assume it's one of the giant ones.
Yeah.
It'd take 2.
I mean, she probably doesn't have another one, really. And if the others aren't going to do it, then that's kind of their own problem.
Okay. So, so you all eventually make it to the bar, and it's relatively early in the night. And you sit there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and like, this is weird. And then all of you get a notification. Well, 3 of you get a notification on your phone that says, "Turn on the TV."
Steven will flip it on.
Did Cornbread bring a TV for here? Because Tori would not have had one.
There's a TV.
Okay.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, Cameron has one downstairs. So you turn it on, and it is actually like a news channel. And it just says, "Incident at the tower." Now, basing it off of real life stuff, I'm not going to say the actual name of the news station that the tower is, but it's in Atlanta. It's right next to the stadium. Look it up if you're curious. So for all of you, that is a major national news station that a lot of people rely on to get their actual news. The reporter is currently saying that apparently a handful of armed individuals stormed the lobby and started making their way up to the broadcasting tower and rooms. They are currently working on getting things set up for a broadcast. However, they are currently having technical difficulties.
How much you want to bet that's an us problem?
Shallow's gonna sigh. Pull out her phone and text Cornbread. How much do we know and what do we need to get done?
And he just sends a picture back. I don't like doing this, but and the picture is of the Sabat symbol that is spray painted in the lobby.
She'll send back one of those gifs of someone flipping over a table.
Give me a wits and investigate Shiloh specifically.
Who's showing Dell the phone so they can see what's happening?
Hailey would stand like a foot away from Dell and just like angle it towards him and blow up the thing so he could read it.
That is going to be a messy crit. We are starting off fantastic.
It doesn't matter right now. There is some worry that comes over you, but you already had some, so. So 4 with masquerade. Okay, so you like scour over the picture, trying to discern anything, and you see a couple shapes that are a little bit not fully there. Maybe they're of a certain clan that has issues with that. But more importantly, you also see a very old gentleman. He's a little bit bruised. But he looks familiar. Like somebody showed you a picture of him once, maybe?
Shiloh will kind of frown at the phone for a second before passing it around, letting the others see what she got. Does anyone recognize this gentleman?
Okay. Well, good news, you recognize him. That is our White House. Where? Oh, you're you're in trouble, and you constantly get like commentary out of nowhere for the next like 5 or 10 minutes. Nothing that's overly invasive, but yeah.
Alright, it's Father White House.
Who?
He's a hunter, actually.
A hunter.
Shut up, my god.
Who?
I
What?
didn't say anything.
It's other people talking.
There
We're
is
in
no
a bar.
one
There's lots of
talking.
people talking. Oh, well. Yeah, no one talking to us, but I mean...
It's Mokavian stuff, obviously.
Obviously. Get control of yourself, Steven.
Be quiet, I don't need your sass too.
Oh, you'll be getting my sass.
Also, why did none of you mention there were hunters in the area?
We thought they got driven out by Small.
Yeah, why
Honestly,
did you
Feyla,
not
yeah.
say anything?
Like, that's a pretty important detail. That should be.
Honestly, we really did thought Samal got them all. Like, we thought between him and the Sabbat, they would have just, like, dispersed.
This was weeks ago. I'm wondering why he's showing up now.
And about this time, you hear and up the stairs. Door opens up and it's Dante. It's like, yo, I'm good. You see it. I don't know you or you. Who are they?
Hi, who are you?
This is
Baron.
Baron Dante.
Oh, so you're a Baron I can talk to.
Sure, go ahead, try it. I'd love to see this.
I mean, yeah, but we got other issues right now. We can talk on the way. Get in the car.
I call shotgun.
Is this gonna be like a stranger danger situation?
No,
No,
Dante's fault.
Yeah, we've taken care of business with him a few times before. He's cool.
Sure.
That's Hailey, by the way.
Hi.
She's trying if you can't tell by the attitude.
Thanks.
Yeah, I just assumed that she was new. It's okay. I don't care one way or another, just as long as you don't work for what's his face.
There's a lot
other
of people with
that just
faces.
ran away.
Did you know that?
Yeah, the other Tremere dude that ran away. The one that Tori don't like.
Gregor.
I feel like I need a history lesson for what's been happening in this.
You really don't. You
I
really
feel
don't.
like there's
Unless
a
you know
lot
the
I
better.
missed.
Again, we'll talk in the car. Let's go.
Dell gets in the passenger seat.
Hey, we'll get in the back.
When you all get down there, there is a heavily tattooed individual that is in the driver's seat of a very old raggedy van. He has a jean vest on, and his shirt is like cut off at the shoulders. It is an Iron Maiden shirt though, so yeah.
Haley,
Oh,
never mind.
isn't
You can get. You can get the passenger seat.
Sure, I don't care. unless Dante wants it, I guess.
Oh, I'll take the far back.
Her.
So we'll give an appreciative nod towards the shirt as she gets in.
We'll get in. The individual that some of you know as Blaze starts driving without a single word. And Dante's just, all right, so reason why I'm in the back is in case somebody tries to follow us and stop us. Just, yeah, I don't think they will, but if they do, at least I can jump out and take care of them, and then you guys can take care of the building.
Can you tell us what's happening?
Long story short,
Over.
yeah, long story short, Sabat's taken over a national news station and is trying to preach their shit. We obviously can't let that happen. That's the long and short of it.
How long have the Sabat been in this area?
Like 2 days that we know of.
Okay. Great.
I'm pretty sure they've been around for a little bit longer than that, though.
I mean, all things considered, I wouldn't be surprised.
So, before we get too much further, I just want to know what y'all can do. Up front, your Tremere is what somebody said, right?
I can bleed on shit and make it disintegrate.
Cool. What are you? And specifically point at Dell.
Lathamra, and I am real good for my tentacles.
That's
Why don't you just go touch the goddamn generator here and we'll just take care of the whole issue right there?
yeah. See, that's the problem. Is the generator's on top of the building.
I mean, I can jump really high if need be. It's just gonna take a minute.
It's like 85 stories.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you'll jump up there. Sorry.
but am I gonna have to Lathamra the generator at some point?
Ideally, no, but maybe.
Okay.
And I know what you two can do. It's fine.
Also, the name is Dell.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hailey?
Yeah, my name's Hailey.
Okay. You're the one that people have been talking about. Okay.
What?
Yeah, it just Cornbread sent out messages saying that, yeah, it's all good.
Someone's popular.
Whoa. So now everyone knows. Great. Shamila really
Oh no,
liked.
just us. I don't
Who's
talk
us?
to people in the Barrens.
Okay, well, I don't know all the barons, so cool.
It's
You-
me, Johnny, and Cyril. So
Can I set up a meeting with all of you then?
at the end of the week, absolutely. In the meantime, we got other problems to take care of. Now, we got our way to get through security. We got our way to make people like do what we want them, and kind of looks at Shiloh with that one.
Oh, yeah, I
We
can do
got
some of that
Abby.
too.
And we got Stabby McStabface, and we got, well, you seem like you can do a lot, Hailey, actually.
Premier problems.
They're good problems to have. I can turn into a bear.
That's
I
kind
mean,
of
that
cool,
sounds
though.
like a good distraction. So you got that going. Are you a gangrel?
If I say no, will you believe me?
No.
Guess it doesn't matter. So, any questions before we get there? Because, like, when we get there, we're just going to kind of run past everyone and just take care of business.
Do you have a gun for me to have or something?
No, but there's some inside that you can pick up on the way.
You know, there's possibly 2 in there, including a hunter. Do you know if there's any more?
Well, if there's 2, they're not inside, they're outside. And that's potentially a bad thing. Inside, there's at least 3 or 4. I didn't get an exact count.
Cool. So I
didn't
have
people
like
watching that.
very little combat experience. I like freak out. I don't like that.
That's fine. I'm trying not to have this end in a bunch of bodies. If we can avoid it.
I
Sure.
mean, if we gather up bodies, we just go back to the dump and use the trash compactor again.
You have a strange obsession with that.
I mean, to be fair, it's efficient.
Sure.
But like I said, that's not the intention. The intention is to go in, make sure that the people that are there don't remember what the hell happened.
Also, can me and Hailey get some history on this hunter? Since he's that big of a deal?
Yeah, are we like expecting hunters there?
Yeah, I don't know what hunter you're talking about.
You remember Father White House that was here a few weeks ago?
A little bit, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, we saw him inside the building. He's looking kind of worse for wear.
Okay. That's probably not good. I'm not the one to ask about that. Small is.
Well, if we're lucky, maybe the spot will just like take care of him.
Maybe. From what I heard, he gave Samal and the team that went after him a run for their money. So that's...
Yeah, but if he's like tied up right now, that would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Is this man an actual preacher?
Doesn't matter.
To the best of my knowledge.
He's based out of a church.
No, here's the thing is, maybe I can speak to him as a holy person.
He's gonna make you holy.
Last we talked to him, we found out money talks. So you guys got any of that?
I came here on a Greyhound bus and I have nothing because my duffel bag got lost. You think I have any money at the moment?
Let me just go like grab the $1 million I keep in my goddamn apartment.
Well, you two are just as useless as us, so pipe down.
I am a lot of things. Useless is not one of them.
So what I'm saying is I'm the richest one here because I'm a tattoo artist.
Look, I came here to get away from the pyramid, okay? That's all I ever wanted. I didn't want to be involved in anything.
And I get that, but now you are, so...
I came down here because it was cheaper.
Is it even physically possible for us to not be involved in things? Because, I mean, like, fair's fair. I came down to get away from certain power structures as well, and look how well that turned out.
I'm guessing no. Like, what is wrong with you people? I've had, like, practically very little going on my entire unlife until I got here.
Yeah, back up north was a lot less chaotic than here. I've been here one full night, and I start my night off by getting staked.
This is where you do research before you move places.
Yeah, let me just pull up ShrekNet. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, how am I supposed to look up what faction is where if there's hunters here? I can't use a computer half the time.
It's called
what am I supposed
to other kindred.
Yeah, let's just go pull up Fangpedia just to get all that information.
The only other kindred I knew was my sire.
Youngins these days.
We're the same age.
I think I'm a little bit... I've been like this a little bit longer than you.
Shiloh's just kind of staring off into the middle distance as all this goes on around her.
Yeah, you two are somehow more socially illiterate than I am.
Socially illiterate. I came to Atlanta, which I knew was an anarch state, to get away from the pyramid.
And I came down here because it is 40% cheaper than back in Massachusetts. Just the cost of living is that much cheaper. I was hoping to get some like night shift job stalking somewhere and chill.
I've never been to the Northwest Coast.
Northeast.
Northeast.
Oh, you call us socially illiterate?
I'm trying to distract myself from the fact that we are about to storm a media broadcasting center full of Sabbat. I'm sorry.
Why do you think we're doing this back and forth? Because none of us want to think about what's going to happen when we walk in there.
Exactly. Plus, you saved me from the Sabbat last night. You're just continuing what you did the other night. You personally took the steak out of my chest.
Yes.
Okay, so Dante, is there like anything else we need to know?
Don't get caught.
Sure.
Beyond that, no, you're good.
Any cameras, I'll just
And you're not going inside with us?
I don't know. I am.
Oh, good. So you, as a bear, are going to be between us and the Sabbat, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Okay. I can make sure that like no one remembers us seeing a bear, so we'll be fine. I guess Shiloh and I too, so like we'll be good.
Yeah, the bear's the last resort.
Okay, well, you probably are still better to take on anything there than me. So you and Steven will be up front, I guess. I hope.
Yeah. And about that time, you pull up to the corner where the tower is. And it's just wall-to-wall police. And he's like, yeah, I don't think we're going to go in here, boss. We can go down below. You know that one access tunnel? Something like that.
These are my only clothes, and I don't want them to smell like sewer.
We'll go shopping later.
No,
it's
clean.
fine.
It's fine. It's clean.
Hi, what's your
It's a little bit
name?
dusty, but clean. I don't matter.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Just trying to be nice.
Everybody in the night matters.
Yeah, except I wake up in the morning.
That doesn't make you any less than important than us. You're still that person.
We talking Duskborn or?
No. I eat food, not food.
Oh, humans 1.5.
Yeah. Dante at that point, it's like, yeah, go ahead and head around to the access. We'll go in there.
So, I hate to be the one to point this one out, but hopefully we have other people on standby ready to tackle other disasters as they happen around the city, because this is probably pretty clearly a diversion, right?
Oh yeah, Samal's got that taken care of.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we assume that somebody's gonna do something real dumb later.
Oh, more dumb than this? I think that's a hard thing to beat.
You ain't been in Atlanta for more than 5 minutes, have you?
No, I haven't. Can you tell?
Yeah. Atlanta gets real dumb real fast.
I'm kind of wishing I didn't pick Atlanta.
Yeah, anywhere else probably it's been better.
It's fine. You should have went to Birmingham.
I'm trying to stay. Wait, isn't that Camaria?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay away from that. Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could have gone to LA. LA is a free state, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard there was like riots and shit going on over there with the Anarchs. I just didn't want to touch that. I don't know how old news that is.
Yeah, it's kind of hit and miss.
Not like we can get updates on what's happening in Kindred life.
Yeah. Anyway, is right up over here. Now at that point, the van pulls behind a deli, and you see a old like 2-door hatch that's been bent up. And he's like, "Yep, there's your access tunnel." Don't ask about the door. It's a long story.
Sure. Is there anyone on the street?
Dante pops open the back. So yeah, let's go.
And we'll jump out.
Hailey will
Let's
go.
go.
Dell's following right behind.
Okay. So you make it over to the doors. And Dante pulls one open for you. You can see some scratches. You can see some otherwise dents on the inside. And you see a busted open cage.
Please tell me this is like just some dogs they had.
Yeah, dogs. We'll go with that.
Or some really messy gangrel.
Do you know what else about Warhound is, right?
A what?
They train dogs. They're ghouls to fight for them.
No, it's the other thing that we used it as a distraction at one time.
What is the other thing?
Ella just vigorously shakes her head. Can we get going, please?
Shiloh, what's the other thing?
No.
It's not a problem now.
Are you sure?
It shouldn't have been a problem to begin with, but it's over. Let's go.
Are you sure we're not going to run into this thing? Whatever
cannot hear you
the hell
all,
it
Faye.
is? Oh, cool. Can you hear me now?
Nope, still can't hear you.
That's fun.
While this is happening, I want to activate Shadow Cloak. It just gives me a +2 to stealth rolls. And makes me shit.
Yep. So would you all like to proceed stealthily or just kind of run on down through?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It decided to swap stuff, and I don't know why. That's cool.
You're actually sounding much clearer, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what happened.
Dell is going stealthily.
So will Shiloh.
Stealthily until necessarily otherwise.
Okay. Can I get dexterity and stealths from everyone then, please?
That's going to be a 4, boss.
One.
2.
8?
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So you proceed down through mostly quietly. You find kind of a T, and you see actually a set of rails, one leading to the right and one leading to the left. Would anybody like to give me a wits and survival?
I will.
Another one.
3.
1. I can re-roll though.
Don't worry about it.
2.
Okay. So Shiloh, Dell, and Dante start going left, and Steven and Hailey start going right.
This way, you two.
No. Come on. And grab Steven by the back of the shirt. And starts pulling Steven.
Okay, well, like you can blame Samal on that one because he told me I had to do what Steven said.
That's a scary thought.
He also told you not to listen, so that's your own fault.
Yeah, well, look, you're my meat shield here, so like I don't want to get hit with anything, so I'm gonna be behind you.
At this point, I would like to activate Sense the Unseen to make sure we are not being followed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll, please.
Steven will also pop it on.
Would Silence of Death help me here at all? Or is that just
It
a
would
passive
just make you.
thing?
It's just a passive thing.
Right.
Okay.
Hang on, I got a lot. I need to do a little math.
Okay.
6.
Well, enough to see the thing. There is a specter of some sort down the hallway. They kind of are staring at you right now. They're not doing anything.
Y'all see Shiloh just kind of freeze.
What is this?
She looks at
Stare.
Do for wits and aspects.
You see the same thing. Dante just keeps on walking.
Tap.
Yeah.
There's a ghost.
Okay. And
Oh, well, you know.
Does it look aggressive?
not to the best of your knowledge.
No, this is me asking them. I can't see it.
It's just watching us, but I think that's a lot of what they do. I don't know. This isn't my wheelhouse.
So I guess we just make sure that we know that they know what we're doing.
You gonna talk to them, or are you gonna just start walking past them?
The ghost?
Yeah.
Just keep walking, see what happens.
As we get close, Are we getting closer to it, or is it kind of trying to keep distance between us and itself?
No, it's just staying there.
As we get closer, does it look familiar, or does it look like maybe one of the like a dead body we saw in one of the pictures, or does it look like it's like dressed in really old clothing?
It's not descriptive enough. It's a little bit wispy below the neck. It doesn't look like somebody that you've seen before. But when you get within 5 feet, it simply... Because if you read Sense the Unseen, it's not just sight. I wouldn't go up there if I were you.
Why? What's happening?
Wait, you can hear me?
Hi.
Yeah, Shiloh will look at Hailey and back to it and nod.
Oh. Okay. They're not Black Hand, but they're like them. There's 8 of them. Just a heads up. Couple of them looked real young, like they still had dirt on them.
Oh, great. Fresh.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about them. I'd worry about the lady. The lady in the trench coat.
Lady in the trench coat.
Yeah, somebody called her Tortuga.
Does that mean anything to does Tortuga mean anything to anyone?
Actually, Dell, I'm going to allow this. I'm going to allow it, but it's going to be very, very difficult. And intelligence and etiquette.
Okay. That is 5 successes.
So you have not met them specifically. However, you do know that they are an enforcer. They are also La Sombra.
Do I know if they're Sabbat or do I I've just heard of them?
Oh yeah, no, definitely Sabbat.
Hearing that, I'm like, what? Tortuga's here?
You know this.
Would I assume they're like a contact of my sire or anything like that, or
A little bit famous.
that's a La Sombra, a pretty well-known enforcer.
Or this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So if they're here, I'm kind of scared now.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
So why are you here?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Fell asleep on the job, and when they were building it, I may or may not have died building it.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you know, the whole violent death and untimely death makes...
So, like, how do you know about vampires?
I've been around Atlanta for a long time.
Okay, so you're not, like, working with any of them. None of them have you bound here?
No.
Good, so we can pretty
There
much
was one
rule
that
out
tried,
any
but-
Hakata. Oh, so they do have one.
Oh, no, they don't. There was one that tried a while back, but no.
Cool, well, at least we can rule out Lasombra here. We won't have to deal with any fucking zombies.
You mean Hikata?
No, I mean the things that they make.
Oh.
I mean, that
mean,
doesn't rule out Tortika doesn't know how to do that. But
I mean, like,
It's
I'm not an
less-
expert on these clans or anything, so I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, I do know that if you can get the young ones and just like tell them to screw off, they'll probably just leave because they didn't want to go in the first place.
Okay.
No.
who here is good at giving orders?
I can do that. That specific type of giving orders.
Oh, I can too. So you're not doing it alone?
Always good to have backup.
Yeah, I mean, my clan like excels at that kind of stuff, so you know.
Oh, we can all convince them to leave.
Yeah, as far as the older ones, I don't know. There's 3 older ones.
Well, that's why we have the gangrel.
At this point, Dante's like, I assume that you guys are talking like a ghost or some shit.
Yes.
I told you there was a ghost.
Right, but like actually sitting here talking to it's kind of weird. Can we leave?
We're
We
all
got
just
valuable
embracing our inner
information.
Malkavian.
I was just reacting to the fact that Tortuga was brought up. I can't do the ghost stuff.
Good. At least one of us can't.
What did we need to roll the wheel to the ghost?
More than 2.
Just even heard everything. Also, there's apparently 8 of them upstairs.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Might be bear time. I don't want to do this.
I mean,
Can we just get
Zappy's
Dell up
at-
to the top and blow the generator?
Like I said, that's not ideal, but possible.
I think that's better than dealing with 8 Sabat.
It's fine.
Sure.
That's why I'm here, to help you guys out with that.
Are you gonna go stab all 8 of them, Mr. McStabby?
That's fine so far.
Hailey will pull out her pistol.
So, we're going?
I guess.
Steven's going to turn to
Okay.
Ghost and say thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you make it to the bottom of a locked, well, you make it to a locked door. It says News Tower. And you see a bunch of cables running underneath it. They're over top of the door. Through a wall.
Go lock bucket real quick.
Dexterity and larceny, please.
Turn willpower.
What do you think the chances are that they can like all see in the dark?
And All of them? Doubtful. Some of them, certainly.
What did Steven get?
Dude,
Nope.
Can I give it a try? I excel at breaking in.
Go for it.
Dexterity and
Excellent.
larceny.
Yep.
And I get to add my specialty is just 1 dice, right?
Correct, yes.
One, two, three. That's 7 successes.
It is a very complex lock, however, Dell does open it. And the door squeals as you push it open. It's like it hasn't been opened in 10 or 15 years.
That
This
probably
door
got
is-
someone's attention.
Probably. And that lock, whoever installed it, they knew what they were doing. That was kind of fun.
But there was a bright side in this. With Sense the Unseen still up, can I take a quick peek around to see if anyone's noticed the squealing of the door?
You may. Anybody that has Sense the Unseen, go ahead and give me that. Or just give me what's in awareness.
nothing.
3 successes on wits and awareness.
That is going to be a 4.
Okay. So, I will let you know what you see. And then I have to go take care of stuff for just a second. You see an obfuscated hand coming down the stairwell. You can see it on the railing. Shiloh can. And Dell hears a very faint click on steps. And that is it.
Shiloh will
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I heard the faintest click. I don't know if it.
Yeah, as Dell mentions that, Shiloh will pull back and kind of nod. Yeah, there's someone there.
Mm. Hey, Stabby, you should probably get up front.
Mm. Yeah, you guys hang back. I'll make myself invisible. Don't get close.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just hang back here. Hey, maybe the ghost will go, like, scout for us if we ask.
Doesn't hurt.
I've always wanted to learn that ghost stuff. It seems fun.
I'll have to introduce you.
Sometimes you wish you didn't see things.
Okay, yes, but having that kind of like eyes everywhere, especially with someone who can't use technology half the time, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, ghosts
fair
aren't like
point.
messenger pigeons or anything.
Also fair. I'll have to introduce you to Amp if he ever makes it back to town.
Who is that?
He's a Hikata. We've known for a little while.
Cool.
We've seen him mess around with ghosts a little bit, so you know something.
Great.
Here's the thing, again, I need a way to know what's going on without technology, because these past couple of years without it have been annoying.
I can imagine so. Can you not like see stuff when it's not supposed to be there?
No, I was supposed to learn it, but my sire said it would have been a waste of my time. So, and I didn't really question him at the time.
Yeah, I've kind of figured out recently that sometimes questioning your sire is a good thing.
He was providing the roof over my head. I was not questioning much.
Well, if you decide that a little bit of awareness is something you would like to pick up, I'd be more than happy to help with that.
Oh, that would be amazing. And if you ever want to dip into some shadows, maybe I can show you a thing or two.
You know, that might not be a good idea coming from you, Shiloh. Maybe Steven should be the one that does that.
I don't know.
Nothing bad will happen.
Okay,
Just
so
let
like,
me touch him.
you, mm. You know what? You do you.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. I've never had to teach someone else before, so if you know something I don't, please share.
I think you have to like drink Vitae from the one that knows it,
I mean,
or
that
drink
bonding stuff.
a shitload of blood of the same
Okay.
like type. Like, yeah, it's a process.
I mean,
Okay.
that bonding stuff never really worked on me, and if it did, it never lasted long.
Yeah, maybe Steven should be the one to teach him that.
Can your little issue pass via Vitae?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean,
What issue?
It's only mind-to-mind touching. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Just keep your fingers out of my skull. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm
Wait,
not gonna go
what
poking
issue?
around your brain.
I got dementation during the Elysium we had.
Great.
What's dementation?
Exactly
A power
what it
that's
sounds
unique
like.
to Malkavians. It gives you the ability to drive people insane.
Oh, so you get to share the crazy.
Apparently, it's only temporary to everyone outside of Malkavians.
Oh, I mean, that's a useful skill to have. I'll give it that.
Not gonna lie, that's a little bit terrifying.
It's fine. I've barely been affected by it.
That you know of.
There's just a couple weird things here and there, but that's about it.
You ever think about looking into seeing if there's a way to get it healed?
I talked to Johnny about it. There was apparently a weird thing about a bunch of like clans coming together to become the Hakata. So unless you have a plan for making La Sombra and Venture one clan, I doubt anything's going to happen.
I like my clan. All things considered.
There's got to be a way to take care of it that isn't convincing a bunch of us to get in a kumbaya circle.
If there
mean-
is, it'll probably take us a good while to figure it out.
I mean, I wouldn't mind learning something like that. Getting into people's heads like that just sounds like a good time.
Until it messes with your head right back.
Eh.
Yeah, I
what's
think
the
part
worst
of
that
that
could
is
happen?
like it drives you insane too, right? Like you,
Which is why I haven't
shit
touched
happens.
it. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure it just affects Malkavians.
So above table, I think Steven needs to go first. Or Dante goes first. And we try and be stealthy.
I mean, here's the thing, that 7 roll I had for stealth, I forgot to add a dice into the pool for that. So, if we do go stealthy, I am the stealth master at the moment.
Well, I mean, we've done a lot of talking as this guy's coming down the steps, so like probably heard us for this part, but after this. And then asking the ghost to if he would want to go scout for us.
Okay, so I heard there was a... See if the ghost wants to scout.
Yeah,
That's
so
all I got.
in character, we've been doing a lot of talking. Basically, Steven's going to go try and shank the guy, and then we're going to stealth, and then we're going to ask the ghost to see if he would want to check things out for us.
Okay. Steven can't see the dude coming down, though.
Shiloh popped her head back in and affirmed what Dell told the others about how someone was coming.
Okay. So
what we need to do is wait for him to get to the door, and then Shiloh or Dell say something, and then he goes, dink.
yeah. So what is the actual plan? Waiting for him to get to the door.
Hold the door
waiting
open
to-
and hope he comes down.
Okay.
Steven's gonna put on Cloak of Shadows and just kind of wait for him at the door.
Okay. And where is Shiloh during this entire thing?
She will have stepped back from the door at least a few feet, so that
Okay.
Steven would be closer to the door than she would. Be
Okay.
squishy.
So, you kind of wait there for a couple minutes, and you see the figure around the bottom of the stairs, and then gets even with the door frame. Shiloh, can I get a wits and awareness? I know the whole Auspex thing, but we'll just go with this right now.
Sure. See what we
Do I
get.
still hear the like clicking and footsteps?
It's very, very faint still, but yes.
That is going to be a 4.
Okay, that's cornbread. So, Steven, you detect a little bit of disturbance. Do you want to start to making that motion?
Grab and get ready to shank.
Shiloh will hold out a hand if she can in time.
Okay. Steven, wits and insight, please. I feel like that's the correct roll for this.
One.
So Steven doesn't pay attention or doesn't notice and thrusts his blade out. Would you like to give me that roll minus 3 dice because you cannot see? Okay, so you got 2, he got 3. So as you thrust out, you just feel a hand grasp the knife. And then rippling into existence from said hand is Cornbread, and he's just staring you straight in your eyes. Like, I like the enthusiasm. Bit much, though.
How's it going, Cornbread?
Yeah, it's going. I assume you saw a policer on scene. I was coming down to unlock this for you.
Dell got it for us.
Well, good job. Security cameras are already disabled thanks to a different Nosferatu.
I thought I was gonna have to La Sombra the cameras.
No, we're good. Once we realized what was going on, the certain somebody killed him.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Can Hailey swing back to that ghost if he's still there?
Yep.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Okay, I might have an answer.
Since we can actually hear you and like see you, do you want to go tell us where people are so we don't like walk into a trap or anything? Please?
I can, but what's in it for me?
Oh, what do you want?
I mean, let's be honest here. There's not a whole lot that you can give me.
Oh, not really. But do you like really want this to happen? Because they're just going to keep murdering people.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just get more friends.
Right. And, expose vampires to the whole world.
No skin off my back. I don't have any
Okay.
skin on my back.
That's true. You don't. All right. Well, if you don't want to help us, guess you'll be stuck here. Bye. She'll walk away.
Oh, I'm not actually stuck, and he lowers from the ceiling. I can move around.
Yeah, I didn't mean actually stuck. Bye. Good luck having people to talk to.
You get used to it after a little while.
She'll ignore him.
So you rejoin the group.
Yeah, Ghost doesn't want to help.
I mean,
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I wasn't counting on it. It just would have been nice.
see, now I really wish I knew the ghost stuff. I could make him do something if I did.
Well,
Probably for the
sucks you're
better
a
you don't.
Sombra, not a Hecata.
Anyway. I already took care of 3 of them. It was as simple as, hey, get out of here. I don't think that all of them are like that, but,
Okay, what about a La Sombra and a... What about another La Sombra? Did you see that?
I didn't see a La Sombra. But somebody said something about Ortega's going to be pissed, but it's fine. They'll take their chances. I assume that's probably the La Sombra that you're talking about.
Did you say Ortega?
Yes.
I'm talking about Tortuga.
Dude. Okay. Who in their right mind would call themselves Turtle?
a scary La Sombra who knows their actions make them scarier than whatever they call themselves.
Okay.
Who calls themselves cornbread?
I mean, to be fair, me.
Yeah, exactly. They're named after a
It's just to bother people.
food. Well, maybe he does it to bother people too. I don't know. We should probably go. I don't want to be here.
The sooner we get in and do this, the sooner we can leave. Let's go.
Okay, have fun. Oh, by the way,
you're not coming?
No, I did my part. I got some other stuff I got to take care of. You know, like the small mass embrace that's happening right now.
Cool.
You want to take care of a couple? Yeah, you want to take care of a couple of these assholes? You want to take care of like 50?
Sounds like a bad time. Not gonna lie. Have fun.
Yeah, those are your options. So
Yep, Steven, lead the way.
Just waiting on you.
I'm behind you.
and
You gotta go
Dante
first.
Dante at this point is like, both y'all shut up. Follow me. Then starts heading up the stairs.
Dell's right behind.
So I will need to know who is the marching order currently.
Steven's leading the way for the rest of the coterie.
And I'm right behind Steven.
Okay. Then Hailey and Shiloh, I assume.
Shiloh will bring up the rear to make sure that we're not being followed. Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up quite a ways. You can hear the elevator alarm going off. It's just a steady ringing. You assume the elevators are disabled. You get to the lobby and you can see some of the police officers are gearing up to raid. And Dante pulls out his phone real quick and he's like, I'm calling somebody now to get us a ride out of here when we need it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
When he sends a quick text, like, yeah, they'll be here. I don't need a response. I'll just be here. Trust me.
So what are we gonna do with when they're at our back and we're ahead of them?
Keep going up. I hope y'all ain't afraid of the heights.
There are worse things than heights.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
And you continue up for a ways. You get to the 5th floor, 10th floor, 15th floor, 20th floor, nothing. And you make it to the 24th floor. And you're rounding the curve. Then Shiloh.
Yes.
And I get you to make me a dexterity and athletics, please.
Absolutely not. It's physically impossible. I can't do it.
I mean, you might not be able to, but it's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to settle for a 2.
So my 4 that I just rolled beats that too. Good news.
Fantastic.
Good news, you're not hurt. Bad news, door swings open and then you just feel your feet just get wrapped up as a pair of bolas get wrapped around your feet and you trip up the stairs and fall down on it. And then a old gentleman comes jumping out of the darkness with a stake, like jumps on top of him. I'll do it, I swear to you.
Shiloh's. Oh God! Can I roll over? Wait, no, I probably shouldn't do that if he's.
Where is your leader?
In
Wait,
front
wait,
of us.
Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us, please.
Is this the illustrious Father Whitehouse that I've heard about?
Yes, I'm famous. Congratulations. Where is your leader, blank body?
Which one?
The Shadow Walker.
Taking care of something else. And I mean that with all sincerity.
Okay, what floor is she on?
She
Yes.
who?
Ortega.
You're asking the wrong person. We're trying to find her as well.
Then who are you? Who are you? And then he kind of looks up and looks at Steven for half a second, pulls his gaze back down. Is, oh, you're with them.
Yeah. I was not there when you met the others. Hi.
Where's old what's her face?
Out of town,
Red-headed one.
out of town, also taking care of business.
So you guys just intermingle with everyone, don't you?
Not by choice.
You haven't managed to talk to Tim lately, have you? And he kind of like gives a glance to Steven.
Who's Tim?
The one you guys were talking to in the park.
Oh no, we haven't seen him in a while.
Shame.
Yeah, we kind of ran those folk out of town.
That's a shame. We had a date.
Sorry you got stood up. Can we continue? I mean, we don't want these people here either, so.
Tell you what, because it's 5-on-1, and that would just literally be suicide if I tried to attack all of you all at once. Probably, especially with, well, my shoulder's a little bit sore. How about this one time we work together? Take care of the common goal. And then we split ways. I'll take care of the guys downstairs. You take care of the guys upstairs.
You sure you don't want to come upstairs with us? I'm sure they'll be the fun ones.
Oh no, I'll be up there with you. But I'll take care of the ones downstairs.
You
When
sure you
come
don't
up.
need? You sure you don't need backup there?
Oh no, I'm perfectly capable. It's just right now, I don't want to fight 5 of you in a very small space. That is stupid.
Any consolation, I don't really want to fight anyone either. I've got no problem with this.
Right. I know who he is, and I know who he is. And he'll point to Dante and Steven. I know that one is one of the mentally ill ones, and that one's a shapeshifter. I don't know what the rest of you are. Huh?
That's
It's called Enlightened.
Sure. You see things, you hear things that aren't there.
How is that any different than praying?
Because usually I don't hear things or see
Oh.
things.
That's sad. Your faith must not be that strong then.
And at this point, he'll take out a crucifix. Oh,
Yes.
and be like, I can do more with this than you can with your entire body. So don't tempt me, please.
Oh, I'm
Let's
not
not
trying to tempt
antagonize
you.
him, please. Please.
Oh no, I'm just speaking of a person of faith.
Let's just let the hunter do what he wants, okay?
Yeah, philosophy class can happen after we make sure that the masquerade isn't going to be blown to bits.
Right, it already is. Trust me, I know your lifestyle, and I know some of the terminology. It's well and truly broken. I promise you I'm not going to be the last one that you see, regardless of what happens tonight. It just depends on if you're stupid enough to stay around and try to defend something that's not yours.
We just want to deal with the people that are upstairs and like blowing this masquerade, and then we're gone.
Yeah, that's a next week problem for next week people.
At this point, he'll reach down, he'll undo the ankle restraints that Shiloh currently has, and be like, I will be leading, or I will be coming up the rear. Do not look my way. You will not like it.
Take your word for it. And Shiloh will turn back around.
Now, lead on.
Yeah, we'll start leading the way.
Dante rules.
I was gonna put myself closer to the father and give a buffer between Hailey and him.
Yeah, Hailey's gonna go in the middle now.
Okay. From the back, you hear they were on the 37th floor last I knew. That could have changed in the last 5 minutes, though.
God, that's
Not that long. Let's go. You don't get tired. I do. I'm old.
okay.
I'm
Yes,
physically old.
but things get tedious.
Right, but you don't get tired out. Let's go.
I'm still going. I'm still allowed to voice my opinion.
And you continue up. 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd. And Dante pokes his head in. And yep, they're here. We got two guys other end of the cubicle.
Oh,
Maze.
That means we still have one unaccounted for. Fantastic.
Oh no, there's three. There's three unaccounted for. Want to go in there and tell them to fuck off?
I mean, I can.
I mean, we could, but oh no, he won't look.
If you want to see what I can do, I'll absolutely show you, but
Can you show us on a different example that isn't the current party?
those two.
Oh, please, Father, I would love to see the power of your faith.
can. That's something that you truly wish.
Can we please save the power displays for the people that might actually deserve it? And Shiloh will just kind of, without even looking at the others, push her way towards the front.
I'm following Shiloh. And I would like to rouse the blood to increase... wait, what is the other thing for compel? It's manipulation? Well...
I do not have my notes in front of me, so I'm not 100% sure. I have my 3 things that I need, so. I believe so, though.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna rouse the blood to increase my social.
Charisma.
Okay. Yeah. I don't get hungrier for rousing the blood.
Okay. So, Shiloh and Dell, are you taking a direct approach, walking straight up to them, or are you kind of going around the long way?
I'm taking a direct approach.
Direct approach, you take one, I take the other.
Let's go.
Seems going to be going in behind them just to make sure they're fine.
Okay. And Dante will also kind of follow.
Yeah, Haley's gonna be. Hailey's gonna be right next to Dante.
Yeah. So you will kind of walk across, and the 2 individuals, one turns and raises, you think, a shotgun. You're not 100% sure.
As soon as they
Hold it right there.
As soon as they make eye contact with me, Shiloh will pull up Mesmerize and say, "This isn't really where you want to be. You should go home."
Okay, give me the rouse check and the roll. And then I believe it's composure and resolve.
Yes. I failed the rouse check, so I do get hungrier. I'm back up to 2.
And I will compel the other one.
Okay, we'll get yours in just a second.
All right.
What did Shiloh get on the mesmerize?
That is going to be 6 on a crit.
Okay, and I got 1 with a skull, which is a failure, meaning that is a bestial failure. This could be bad. It's not bad. Well, it's not as bad as it could be. The guy with the shotgun that you're talking to, like, whips around and just starts firing off shots. Not again! I swear to you, get the hell away from me! And flips back around. Where are they?
Who?
You know damn well. The other people. Where are they?
Just us?
I'm not. I don't believe you, and you're insurgent bullcrap. Where are they? Tell me where they are. Tell me where the bombs are. Tell me where. Tell me.
There are no bombs.
At this point, Father Whiteside walks in. They're in the basement. You go through the door, through the long access tunnel. You'll find some rubble, and there's some there. And he kind of walks up to Shiloh and is like, "See, that's what I needed. Can you show me, old man? Yeah, I'll show you. And he walks back to that same stairwell. And you can hear them talking for a little bit. Then you hear a, oh. Now, in the meantime, Dell.
Yes.
What would you like to say to the other one?
Submit. Because it has to be like a one-word command, right?
It's got to be fairly simple.
Yeah, so submit.
Okay. What did you roll?
I got a messy critical with a success.
Well, that's not good.
Two crit dice?
Yeah, one's a red and one's a black.
Yeah. Falls in line with your clan stuff. They do. And you involuntarily walk over and kind of step on their back and just kind of keep them there.
Oh, I would have done that without the compulsion.
Yeah, that's why I said it kind of falls in line with your clan stuff.
Can I take whatever weapon they had on them?
They did not have a weapon on them, actually.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna just like dig my heel into his back.
He's like, I'm doing what you want. Jeez, man.
Dude, he can't leave if you're standing on him.
I need to make sure he knows his place under my foot.
About this time, Father Whiteside, or White House, that one. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. Father Whitehouse walks back in. And he's like, our friend won't be an issue anymore. They decided they would try to grow wings.
Pity.
They tried to send me over the edge first, though, so. In my defense, it was self-defense.
What should we do with this one?
Make
The one
him
that-
leave? Like we planned?
That one. That one's like, man, you killed Nikki again? That's some bull crap.
I kick him for talking.
Hey, dude! Oh, jeez. Come on. Just tell him to leave already. He's obviously having a bad night. You'll just go, won't you?
I mean, I'm hungry. Do want to go grab something to eat. Heard there's a good deli around the corner, right?
Yeah, you should go do that. And Shiloh will glare daggers at Dell as she says this.
Kiss the shoe first, then you can go.
I mean, I can't. It's kind of in my back.
I take my boot off of him and then hold it for him.
Jeez. Can I get you to make me a strength and brawl, please?
Yes, sir.
It's either going to be awesome or terrible.
A crit on 2 black dice with 2 successes.
Okay, so he goes to grab your leg. And as he does so, His ears kind of grow out a little bit more. He gets a more full beard. Starts to growl a little bit. And he's kind of like trying to wrench you down to the ground. And he's like, fuck.
Really? Really? That's what you want to try doing right now?
Yeah, I'm not kissing damn. Shoot.
Dude, just shoot. Now we can't just let him go.
I mean, he can go with our friend over there, and I point to the father.
No, but we can't send him out like this. He's a walking violation.
I look over to the father. Would you like to take care of another one?
And he just pulls out the crucifix again. Sure. And it's like the power of, well, and he just like takes the dagger or the crucifix and splits it in half, and it turns into a dagger just dead center of the chest, and you hear it kind of sizzle. And it's extremely young, so it doesn't really decompose, just kind of gets a lot more pale a lot faster. And it's like compels you and yanks it back out and puts it away.
Waste.
Could be worse.
I gave him an out. It's not my fault he didn't listen.
All right,
It's
or you
not
could
the
just
place to be
leave.
grandstanding, let's be honest.
Or you could have just told him to leave, and that probably would have worked just the same.
Let me have some fun. I didn't want to get roped into this.
This is not the place for fun.
It'll be fine. But let that be a lesson. Don't actually attack me.
Yeah.
Can I get a dagger like that, though? That's cool.
If you can touch it. And actually, he'll hold out the crucifix to you. Go ahead.
Can,
And smiles.
can I attempt it?
You can certainly try to touch it. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay, it burns like acid the second you touch it. And you take 1 point of aggravated damage.
Oh. Ow. Okay.
How bad is it?
No.
I should.
Yeah.
I can take care of it later.
We're about to face some very powerful people, and you're going into this already damaged. I should probably take care of this.
I appreciate the help.
You can see Father Whitehouse take out a small journal and starts scribbling stuff down as looks at Shiloh.
You don't want to write this down. I promise you it's not worth it.
Oh no, it's just your potential abilities. Helps me narrow things down a bit.
You know, I think this is my least favorite part about being turned. I don't get to have any of the blessed things I used to have from the church.
Before you spill all your secrets, come here and let me heal you.
Okay.
And Shiloh will attempt to use Valoran to heal the aggravated damage that Dell just took. I passed my rouse check.
Okay. Give me that other.
I don't need to do anything for this, right?
No, it's all Shiloh.
Okay.
I am going to burn a willpower to re-roll that.
Okay.
Shiloh.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 successes.
Okay, so no more aggravated damage.
Okay. Note to self. Don't touch any of his stuff.
And Shiloh will look over at Father Whitehouse and very dryly say, I'm a healer. That's all I've ever been.
Right. I think I know exactly what you are.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point, honestly. You've survived
Now-
this long being Hunter. You've got to know what you're doing.
Right, and specializing in the blood-sucking kind, it helps. Now, figuring out what you two do is my next order of business.
Who's he
But at least I'm
pointing
honest
to?
about it. Hailey and Dell.
Hailey will just give him a smile. Slightly awkward smile.
Are you usually this quiet? I would say it's unsettling, but
You know what? We should really just be quiet while we walk through here.
I mean, they probably already know we're here, so.
Yeah, but we don't need to point out our exact position.
lead on. Studio's just through there. And you can see a cracked sign that says studio. It also has this weird red liquid on it. Who knows what it is?
We're
Is
making
the-
our way forward.
Is the door open?
It is not. So you make your way to the set of double doors and you go to push on them, and there's a very clear, distinct chain sound on the other side.
Did the door open at all?
A little bit.
Enough
Probably
to get
enough to
over it?
fit a hand through.
Okay, so Hailey's pretty far back away from that. She's hanging out with Dante right now, so she doesn't actually see that.
Yeah.
It's chained up on the inside.
Can you unlock it?
Let me give it a try.
You search around for a lock, and there's not actually one.
No luck.
Should we try breaking it down?
Can you Haleo? Is there anyone there? Can you see anyone?
Steven will put up Sense the Unseen and peek in.
Okay. It's not necessarily that Sense the Unseen is the problem. It's really dark in here. There's one spotlight on the stage. There's nobody on the stage. Everything else is very, very dark.
See a spotlight? I don't see anyone though.
What'd you say?
See a spotlight, but I don't see anyone though.
Cool. Move out of the way.
We'll let Hailey through.
Can Hailey physically block what she's going to do?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, she's gonna pull out a small, probably pen knife that she keeps on her, and just her hand or something, and just drip on it and do corrosive vitae.
Okay.
Ew, I failed.
So it takes a couple minutes. But through some sizzling and some smoking, the chain pops apart and you ease it open. You turn around, you find Father Whitehouse scribbling in his journal.
Whoa.
To be fair, 2 sets of crits plus extra dice. It's like, oh, good to know.
You're muted.
Yeah, hi, I'm a Tremere. I do bloodshed. Steven, lead the way.
Push the door open and go in.
And you can see him cross a name out and then write it. You go inside and it is pitch black in here. Like you can't see your hand in front of your face. Pitch black. Everybody give me wits and awareness, please.
Two.
Three.
None.
2 with a skull on the blood dice.
Okay. So those of you that got 2 or more, you're coming from over toward the stage. Hailey, you hear nothing.
That's fine. Can she pull out her phone and turn the light on?
You do that and oddly doesn't penetrate the darkness.
Oh, cool.
Would you like to give me a intelligence and occult?
Can I also do this roll?
You don't need to. You know what this is because you have access to it.
1.
I kind of like cover my mouth looking at it.
It is a stronger form of shadow cast, basically. There's a lot more to it. It's a different actual ability, but it's one of those. It is an oblivion ability. That much Hailey knows.
Mhm.
Cool, so I think that was Sombra's here.
Yeah. Yeah, by the looks of it, I can tell.
That would be a good deduction. And who are you?
Who are you speaking to at the moment?
All of you. We know the old man.
We're here to take care of whatever you guys are doing here.
Yeah, we're apparently the Suicide Squad.
We technically are related?
No.
Is that not how this whole clans thing works?
Really?
We are not the same. I promise you my sire's not yours.
My sire told me about you, though.
It's because I'm famous and she'll step out. And wearing like a 3-piece suit Very nicely done, actually. And who are you?
My name doesn't matter.
Don't make me tell me. Don't make me make you tell me who you are. Just tell me. It'll be easier. It'll be quicker.
I want to try lying to her.
You can certainly try.
Yeah. I'm going to tell her my name's Matthew. So that's manipulation and subterfuge.
Yes, it is.
I got a critical and a success, so 5.
Okay. And the rest of you? I know
Is that
one
really
La Sombra.
important?
Of course. We want to know who is joining the party. So we can introduce you to all of our fans.
Yeah, why don't we not do that?
Yeah, that worked really badly the last time someone tried that. So let's not.
Oh, that's the point. And you see them take a remote out and they click it. And actually more lights come on. And you see 2 individuals behind a camera. One looks heavily modified. The other one, not so much.
Yeah, so can we have a conversation before we do this? Like, why do you want to do this?
Do cause problems for all of you?
You cause a lot of problems even without this. You don't need to take it that far.
Oh, right, but all of you includes him.
Yeah, I still somehow think that you're giving him enough problems.
Well, he's been hunting me for 20 years. You know,
Obviously, he's not doing a good job of it then. So just...
Oh no, I'm just better than he is, and he doesn't want to admit it.
So what I'm hearing is this is personal beef that we don't need to be involved in.
That's up to you. Over Ambrose and Razor probably will have something to say about you leaving. At least for now. And the not overly heavy, not modified one walks up to the stage as well. Y'all should come over here. It's real nice.
I get stage fright. I don't want to be on camera.
No, I insist.
Maybe
And
he should
they
do
are
it, and she'll
a
point
bit-
to Dell.
Yeah, can I go up to a camera and just put my hands on it?
You start to move that way. I wouldn't do that. Razor doesn't like people touching his thing.
And I don't like being recorded without consent. And I'm not consenting to this.
It's fine. We're not recording yet. You wanted to talk. This is your stage to talk. We'll let you know before the camera comes on. That and you wouldn't show up anyway.
I know I wouldn't, but the rest of them would. and they're giving me a place to stay at the moment.
Then it's fine. Everybody gets famous. And we go on about our merry ways.
I don't
But
think
this-
famous is what we want to do.
Oh, come
As
on
this
now.
is going on, Shiloh's gonna sneak a glance at the father to see what he's doing.
Give me wits and insight.
Okay. Dice for me. That is a lot of dice for me. That is going to be 5 successes.
He's either on the border of taking out that crucifix skin or running, one of the two.
So are we still all in the doorway? Except Dell?
You've made it. Yeah, you've made it inside the actual studio at this point.
But we're all still clumped up.
Yes.
What's on the other side?
The other side is darkness. You're not 100% sure.
Can Hailey start circling around? Not going up to the stage, just kind of like walking.
Like walking perpendicular to.
Yeah, she's not going to take her eyes off the guy, but she's just kind of going to like half moon around, half circle around. Like to try and get
You
his
start
attention away from the group, so hopefully the father will stab him in the back.
So you start walking and the woman follows you. And after a couple steps, she's like, watch your step, and you like trip over something.
I'm
But you
gonna
catch yourself.
I'm gonna not look. I don't want to see that. I don't want. Nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, he's in one piece.
Yeah, I've heard
And then
stories
another
about what
piece?
the Sabat does. I don't want to see it. That's pretty gross.
It's fine. That
No.
one's not razors.
Why is that something you guys do? It's disgusting.
Proves a point.
That you're gross and like to like be disgusting? That's a point.
Well, the point is don't mess with us.
Yeah, there's ways to do that without that.
Right. Or you can just do that and it's an easier message.
I have a question for you. What does fame benefit someone like me and you? We don't show up on these cameras. And word of mouth only works so far before we become an urban legend.
Right, but you do realize where we're at. And the fact that I push this button and holds up the remote again, and there's a button that actually says live on there, and Ambrose here can say whatever they want to.
Now, if this is personal beef between you and the holy man, I don't think me and mine want to get involved.
At this point, Ambrose is like, right, but we want a dance party up here, so you should come up here. Or maybe you, or you. And looks at Steven and Shiloh. And they do have a magnetic personality. While you can take your eyes off of them, you don't want to.
The
Can we
ones. Go ahead.
Go. No. It's alright.
The ones on the stage, is it? Can you tell what clans they are. Well, they said one was Razor, so obviously it's probably a Zemitzi here. But can you tell what the other one is?
The other one you cannot outwardly tell. They're very pretty. You can say that much. And like I said, they are magnetic. You can deduce potentially, but not necessarily say.
And they're the ones on stage?
Correct.
Can I try Extinguish Vitae?
Sure, what do I have to roll for that?
That would be stamina and composure. And I want to do it on that one.
Yeah. On the pretty one?
Yeah, and it says they can discern who afflicted them if they can see the user while making an intelligence and occult versus wit and subterfuge, so they don't automatically know who did it. And I need intelligence and blood sorcery. Plus a rouse check, which I passed that rouse check.
Who is looking at Dell? Like, who is making eye contact?
Just a second.
I'm gonna willpower, which did get 2.
2. Doesn't seem like anything happened.
Yeah, that's fine.
It would be Ambrose is kind of looking in your direction, isn't actually making eye contact with anybody, though.
Impel takes eye contact, right?
Yes. It's like they can't see into the darkness or something.
Oh, right.
However, the other one has been tracking Hailey perfectly.
Dell's gonna start walking in front of Hailey to like break the line of sight.
Can you see Hailey? Because it is pitch black in here.
Yeah, Hailey can't see anything other than what's being shown by the light.
Right. Do you have like Oblivion Sight or Eyes of the Beast?
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
or anyone. Anyone,
No.
really.
No.
Okay.
So, like, it's a little dark in here. Do you mind letting us see?
I like it dark.
Hey, but the rest of us can't see. Like, we don't need to turn on a light, but can you, like, get rid of your darkness? Please?
No.
Why not?
Can you show me how to see in the dark? I wasn't taught that yet.
Oh, come here. I'll show you right away.
Oh, don't do that.
Are you going to do anything to me that will physically harm me?
Harm you? No. Not at all.
I don't know if I believe that.
Give me a wits and insight.
Okay. Three successes?
Physically, no.
I think I'm gonna stay over here. I appreciate you willing to teach, though.
Oh, come
You're
on.
the one that asked. Why are we even having these conversations? What is going on?
These
So-
conversations.
These conversations are to figure out whether or not it's worth listening to all of you, and so far I haven't gotten anything.
with that, Dell's going to be like, I just got to the area. I would really like to be able to settle in and, get comfortable. If I'm going to be in the spotlight where I belong to be, and as all of our clan do, I would really like to be a little more presentable, be a little more up to the standards that we hold.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
So, what could we say to make you want to listen to us?
Just do as we ask. And join us on stage. We have a present for you, actually.
A present? What kind of present? I hate surprises. That's kind of how I got this. It was a surprise.
Right, as most are.
And the last gift I got gave me this, which I'm not 100% upset about, but I would like to know what my gifts are ahead of time.
Oh no, this one's beneficial. I promise you. You
Why
have
should
it
we believe
on
you?
my word. You have that on my word.
And your word
I
means what
understand.
to us exactly after everything?
Right, I understand that it doesn't mean a whole lot. However, get up here.
No.
And we won't have any problem.
So, I can't even see to get my way over there. I don't want to keep tripping on dead bodies.
Oh, it's fine. Just walk straight. There's a ramp that comes up to the stage. It's fine.
That's not very helpful.
Like I said, just walk straight. We've cleared of all of the furniture. There's no bodies here. Over in the corner there are, but
If I was to go up there and just I alone, what would happen to the rest?
Well, then they wouldn't be invited to the party, now would they? And then you would have to convince us not to do this. We're willing to listen. We just need a good reason. And
Alias start making our way over.
Where is Dante in all this?
So will Dell.
Dante, you have no idea. So we have Hailey and Dell walking up to the stage. And you come into the light, and Hailey, you can tell that you've got some red stuff on your shoes. It's kind of gross.
He's not looking at it.
Dell, you don't. What is Steven and Shiloh doing?
Not going.
Does Steven have a sight of the camera?
Yes. And Father Whitehouse will actually join all of you. And will stand kind of behind you two. Dante is oddly nowhere to be found. Hailey and Dell. Now we have, well, 3 people that have joined the party. Are we going to be seeing the other 2 or no?
Up to them. But maybe they should get up here so we could all have a conversation.
Yeah. Tortuga likes to have conversations.
So do I.
No offense to you personally, Hailey, but the last time I had a conversation with someone under duress, it did not go well.
Fine, then stay out there.
And it's a shame.
Well, did Steven try chucking a knife at the camera?
So you're just going to chuck a knife at the camera?
Yep.
Okay, so in the middle of my sire wouldn't like you very much. Steven, you chuck a knife at the camera. Go ahead and give me that roll. It's a strength and melee.
Four.
Yeah. You do manage to hit the camera, and it does stick into the side of it. It's plastic. It's a lot of metal, though. And you hear it. And then you just see the camera kind of like, or the guy behind the camera reach down, lock something in, kind of stand up and start walking over to Steven. And that would be fighting words. At least to my sire. Maybe you've heard of them as well. Whoever you are, and looks at Dell.
If you give me a name, I can see if it rings any bells.
Well, they used to be famous. I don't know where they are now. The name's Samal.
Oh,
You know them.
Shiloh will glare daggers at Dell, whether he sees it or not.
I'm gonna do that subterfuge roll again.
Go for it.
Four successes. I can't say I have. Again, new to the area.
And yet, I'm not 100% sure that's truthful.
I mean, my first night here, you and your kind of had me strapped to an altar, so my memory's a bit hazy.
Right. Has anybody else met this Samal? Answers would be great.
Are we still gonna
There's
like
no
be able to have a
golden
conversation despite what happened?
Oh, well, Razor hasn't driven his arm through your friend's face yet, but he's standing there wanting to.
Yeah, Razor, let's not do that, please.
Like I said, he doesn't like people touching his thing.
I mean, it was the knife that touched it technically, but I totally understand not wanting people to touch your things. I hate it when people touch my stuff. That happened to me the very first night I got here. Like, oh my god, in my apartment, someone broke in and started moving my stuff around.
Okay, quiet. Answers. Does anybody else know Samal and where I can find him? Because once we're done here, and us meaning, or we meaning me and our father here, I'll be going to find them.
So wait, is he working with you?
Oh, no. I just have things to talk about.
Things to talk about. You mean like the whole what the Sabbat wants to do and how that's not going to end well for any of us?
Oh, no, like, they abandoned us. They forsook. Well,
I mean,
our
isn't that kind of what the
beliefs.
Sabbat does? They embrace and then just like, see ya.
Oh no, I'm saying the Sabbat as a whole. They used to be an enforcer as well.
Okay,
one.
but like, who wants to stay in the Sabbat? Like, you guys do some messed up stuff.
Right. You don't understand.
I don't. Why don't you enlighten me?
Well, in order to do that, I have to do something else first.
And what would that be?
Well, and they walk off stage again. They drag a person over, and they are messed up. First,
No.
we drink.
Oh, I'm do live.
Well, that's step one.
I never said I wanted to join. I said, why don't you enlighten me on what the Sabbat does? Because that's messed up.
And I would love a theology talk. I've heard talks of your beliefs, and I would really like to be enlightened in that sense of theology.
Right. Go read a book.
Oh, do you have one for me or a place I can go?
Matter of fact, I do.
And where would that be?
They reach into their coat pocket and hand you a book. By all means, read. Would you like one as well, miss?
You know what? Why not?
Oh, wonderful. They'll hand you one as well.
She'll put
Look at the book.
She'll like fold it and put it in a pocket or a bag or something. Somehow, I don't think this is the place to read it because one, I can like barely see in here.
I want to read the title at least to get a feel.
Doesn't actually have a title. It's just a leather-bound book.
If I like flip through it, are there actually words in there, or is it just like a blank notebook?
Oh no, there's words.
And may I step off stage to put this to aside? I forgot my bag.
No, it's fine. You just hold on to it. Now, since the other two aren't joining us, let's have this talk. Why shouldn't we do what we're about to do?
So,
can I get everyone to give me a wits and awareness as Hailey starts talking?
Two.
Bad news, messy. Good news is 6.
Okay. So
6 for me, but on a messy critical.
Okay.
I got 2 crits, and they were both on my blood dice.
Oh yay! So all of the messy crits.
Not me. I just got 2 regular.
Crit. Yeah, and then I have another crit that's not messy. That I'm going to say takes precedence because it causes less problems. So Hailey, as you're talking.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah. Well. So
like, you know how there's a hunter here, and she'll like gesture off to wherever he was. We don't want more of them, and somehow I don't think that's a good idea. Because, like, when they come in force, it's a problem.
Right. But, and about that time, you just hear a bear. And it jumps onto the back of this person. And you see the remote go flying. I will actually allow both Hailey and Dell to try to catch it.
Okay.
What's that roll?
It will be a dexterity and whatever you feel like fits.
Would you say larceny fits? Because I'm like trying to snatch it and steal it.
That's a stretch.
Athletics.
That could work.
I would love survival, but I don't know how to justify it.
I could see insight working. I could honestly even see like streetwise working. That one's a stretch too, but I have reasons.
Yeah,
so whatever you would like to roll.
I'd like survival, but I'm going to have to roll athletics, unfortunately.
Yeah.
3.
7 for Dell.
Okay, so you both grab it as it's flying through, and you like high five each other as you grab it.
Okay, Dell, you broke it.
Yeah, I touched it, so do I roll?
Right. Intelligence and technology.
Okay. And I don't want successes for this, right?
That is completely up to you. What's your hunger at right now?
I'm at 1. Or, yeah, I'm only at 1.
Making sure. So yeah, go ahead and give me that roll.
You said intelligence and technology?
Correct.
That is 3 successes.
Okay. Would you like to use some willpower to re-roll black dice to try to get less successes?
Yes.
Because that is absolutely a thing that you can do.
Yeah. Oh,
You can
good. It
also
only
use that too.
it went down to 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that is good enough for it to kind of go bzz.
Does it
and
shock
kinda break.
Hailey?
No, it's just a battery. It's not that big of a deal. However, you do hear the camera start up, but there's no like live signal to the best of your knowledge. So the camera is apparently recording, but you don't know if it's broadcasting. However, the bear is there, and Ambrose kind of turns and, oh, that's unfortunate. And at this point, I need to know what everybody's immediate reactions are.
So, soaring leap to one of the cameras to touch it.
Okay, so to the only camera, so you jump across the studio. Anybody else have anything that they would like to do?
Steven's going to try to stay crazier.
Okay, so you're going to swing wildly. Shiloh and Hailey?
Hailey's gonna pull out her pistol.
Same with Shiloh.
Okay. Are you going to do anything with said pistols?
Can Hailey see anyone?
Besides Ambrose and
And the bear.
you assume, and Tortuga?
Oh, she
no.
can't see Tortuga, can't she?
Yes.
Is Tortuga doing anything?
They are currently getting out from underneath the bear.
Oh, wait. Okay, so we only see Dante and Tortuga, and then who else?
Ambrose.
Where's... Oh, Ambrose is the one was at the camera. I'm sorry. Are they doing anything?
They are on the stage with you.
Right. Hailey
And
just
they're
kind of turned to him and be
Getting
like,
ready to do something.
can we not?
I just kind of look at you. I don't want to deal with those. Those are gross. You should drop it. Can I get you to make me composure and resolve, please?
Oh boy. Wait, what is she using?
Compel.
Is it... I think compels versus intelligent. It's intelligence and resolve.
Oh, that one then. So yes,
Yeah, you
intelligence,
do that a
resolve.
lot with... That's why I looked it up, because...
Yeah, I apologize. Yep. Yeah. My bad.
5 with a messy crit.
Yeah, so you don't.
How about I not, and we just talk this out? Like civilized kindred.
While you're doing that, Dell has jumped across the thing, and you see a crucifix go whipping past your head. And it misses its target.
I'm assuming
Dell.
I was the target.
No. Now, Dell, intelligence technology as you grab a hold of the camera.
0.
Okay, yeah, it small fire happens. It's fine. Not enough for like a frenzy, but yeah. And Steven, You may do your thing now.
Or successes.
Okay. As you're swinging around wildly, you actually manage to cut yourself. It's not bad. It's just one superficial damage. But a voice in the darkness says, you should probably stop. At this point, Tortuga is in the darkness. You don't necessarily know where she is. Ambrose, however, is still standing there and just kind of looks. You broke our toy. That's not fun.
Look, that's not a very good toy for people to have.
Says who?
My fight or flight kicked in and I went to flight. I apologize.
You're on the other side of the room.
I can still hear him, can't I?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I mean, that's what I do for a living, is I make films. I wouldn't.
Hey, but I think this is a film that we don't want people getting out to people. Please. Can we
Depending on
not?
Depending on who you're talking to, my other ones shouldn't be getting out to people, but they're prudes, so it's fine. And at this point, you see Father Whitehouse walk over to the crucifix, kind of grab it out of the back wall, and he's like, I missed her. Again. And Dante is still sitting there in bear form, just kind of like looking like, what do I do? Is there anything that Shiloh and Steven would like to do?
Dell's gonna try and move out of the darkness, but not like get up on stage now that the camera's been dealt with.
Okay. Steven?
Steven's gonna start making his way towards Ambrose.
Okay. Give me a dexterity and composure, please.
Both of us, or just
Steven.
okay?
This one's more for funny.
Three.
Okay, so you feel the foot catch your foot, but you right in stride, don't even check up, you just keep walking. And after a couple seconds, the darkness isn't so dark in here. However, outside it absolutely is. After a couple seconds, that goes away. And Ambrose, and you can now see Razor. So, we part ways amicably? Or do we have further problems? I'm willing to just get out of here and say nothing happened.
Oh, so now you want to leave when your big bad leader's gone.
I was contracted to do a job, and I can't do my job because my camera's broken. And Razor is just my muscle.
Why exactly should we let you leave?
Because if you don't let me, I'm just going to make you. And then you're going to get mad, and it's just a bad day for everyone. You know, us being, well, me being, well, Toreador, as it were.
You're getting really quiet on the end. I can't hear you.
Me being Toreador, as it were. we can move real fast.
So are you Sabat or no?
I'm whoever has money. I don't have an alliance to anyone besides him.
So if we leave and you leave, will you be staying in the area or will you be looking for the next payday?
Oh, I'll be going back home. I'll give you one guess where that is.
California?
Wow, you're smart, aren't you? You must be Tremere or something. They say sarcastically.
Gee, can you tell?
Anyway, so am I free to leave? Well, are we free to leave, or do we have to just leave without being free?
Think that's up to like Shiloh and the hunter.
Father Whitehouse, like, yeah, you two I don't care about. You're not part of my network.
Steven's actually going to stunt to what he thinks.
He's the bear?
And still call.
He could also nod.
I believe you take the mental stats of the animal that you're part of,
No.
right?
Nope, you keep yours. So you just get the physical stats.
Okay. Okay. So
And any
would
special
at least
abilities.
Understand. Right. So would at least understand all that. Then Dante just kind of like motions for the door.
The good Baron says you can leave. I have no problem with you leaving. Go be someone else's problem.
Oh, I didn't realize that they were a baron. Well, you have a very nice evening, Baron, whatever your name is. Baron Beringsley. And they walk past everyone and grab Razor and head out. They hit the service elevator and they hit the button and it comes up, and then they hit another button and then they disappear. What does everybody else want to do at this point?
So Tortuga's gone and it's just us with the father.
Yes.
Steven is going to ask Cornbird if you see anything weird on TV.
Nah, just the people that decided that they were going to storm the news tower.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, they lost transmission there for a second, but then it came back, so I don't know what that was all about. It's like the entire block had a kind of like a blackout, gray out type thing.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. You good?
We're good.
Okay. Everybody else?
Everybody physically unharmed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just having a great time here.
So do we use this fire to burn the bodies they left, or what do we do with these bodies?
I've got it. You five get going.
Who is that?
Father White House.
Oh, okay.
So we're like good to
Anybody
go?
asks. Yeah, if anybody asks, they flew away in the helicopter that's sitting on the top of the building right now. I assume that's yours.
Mm.
I think
And the
that's
bear
the
just kind of. The bear does this.
We have a helicopter?
And he
Okay.
goes back into person form. Yeah. Yeah. It's not mine.
I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess.
Are we taking that or are we going to the basement again?
We're going up. Blaze said they entered the building 3 minutes ago. I'm
Let's
not
go.
going down through there.
No.
the helicopter will be okay if I get in it, like it, as long as I don't touch the controls, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna turn to the father. I want to discuss theology with you too.
I promise you don't. Next time we see each other, it's probably not going to be in the best circumstances.
Let's try not to see each other again. Let's go, please.
And he allows you to leave, and Dante leads you up to the roof. You get on a helicopter. And can I get wits and awareness from everyone, or intelligence and awareness? That's fine too.
4.
1.
Yeah. Okay.
Three.
That is going to be 7 on a pair of crits.
Okay. So, Shiloh and Stephen, you notice that there is a large congregation of a bunch of people at a park, not super far away. It is probably in Cyril's territory. It looks like either they are doing some hardcore LARPing or people are actually fighting. And you can see that from this distance. And the pilot kind of turns around. Where are y'all going? I just need to know where to drop you off.
Hey, Dante, looks like there's some fighting over there. Should we be concerned about that?
No, our shadowy friends got it taken care of. That and, well, Cyril. Johnny sent some people too, but not as many. You know, not his thing.
Right.
He's taking care of all of the new ones that we have to clean up.
Are we needed anywhere else?
No, that was our task.
Okay.
You did good.
Goodness.
Yeah, just and he gives a general location. Just drop us off here. We'll be fine. And takes you to an abandoned lot not too far from the bar. You get off. Dante walks back over to the bar with you, and you find cornbread upstairs. Good job, I guess.
I guess.
Please don't send us to do something like that again.
Tortuga was terrifying.
I don't know who you're talking about, but okay. It was that or send you to the fight that's still going on. And one of you here I know can do that. And that's Steven, but I needed somebody to like escort y'all too. So
Right.
take your pick, because right now I think we're getting most of them, at least the bad ones.
Taking care of a Sabbat enforcer seems like a pretty big thing, so it's probably a good thing we got something in this.
I'm sorry, a what?
Like, what did-
The Somber in the tower was an enforcer.
No, that's
Did he
great.
like actually meet the final death, or did he just like run away?
Would I be able to tell that he just like left? She left.
Yeah.
She left. Her shadows went with her.
Oh, so we didn't take care of her. She just left.
I think it would take more than just us to take care of a Sabbat enforcer, especially
In
one
fact-
as famous as her.
Yeah.
Good job on that one, by the way, Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
See,
took you so long? Oh my god, I thought they were gonna stab
I was a
me.
damn mouse, okay? I was a mouse, and then I had to
I
change
had to
into
be
a
up on
bear.
stage talking to them.
Well, you did good. You
Yeah.
and your Valley Girl bullshit.
I can run my mouth. That's kind of what I do. But oh my god, that was terrifying, and like, don't wait so long next time, maybe.
They
It was
handed
a
me this.
mouse.
Well, if it was seen uncovering, there would have been more of an issue.
Why
Yeah,
do you
and
think
they gave-
I went to the stairs? Because they kept following me. Or the
Yeah.
stage, whatever.
Yeah, we need to get you new shoes.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Thank you.
They gave me this book when I asked for theology, so we
Oh,
can
yeah.
do something with this.
She'll pull hers out too.
Can Shiloh like lean over Dell or like lean around Dell and try and take a look at the book?
I can just hand you
Yeah.
the book. It's a book. It's nothing to
So-
happen if I touch you.
Yeah. So you pull the book out, and immediately Cornbread grabs them and rips them in half. He's like, yeah, those are trash. Also, they probably have bloodstones in them.
Cool.
The mineral?
No, it's a tracking agent. That's what Tremere do. It's like
Yeah,
a little gem that's formed out of blood. It looks like a little ruby.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
And Cornbread brings out like a pick, and he starts going through like everything. And sure enough, both of them had very small, but still present bloodstones.
Great.
Interesting.
Well, you want to know the good thing? And he kind of lifts up his shirt, and you can see like holes in his stomach, and a couple
Ew.
flying insects come out. Yeah. A couple flying insects come out, and he's like, "I'm gonna get rid of them now." And he kind of like looks at them and opens up a window, and they fly out.
That's gross.
Cool as
That's
hell.
cool.
It's useful.
So you purposely leave the holes in you like that? Or was that just unintentional?
It's more convenient to do it that way. It also allows me to like gather food for the rest of my things.
Hey, do you have a way of getting in touch with Samal? I don't want to bother Cyril if he's still dealing with that.
Yes.
You should probably let him know that there is, well, I don't know.
He needs to pay some child support.
He has a wayward child after him.
Sure, he'll love that. Okay, I'll let him know.
I guess.
None of us got seriously hurt. Good job.
Yeah, we all came out of it pretty well. I'm surprised.
Good. So,
Have like other missions you've done gone this well before?
Yes.
They
Is that a
usually
lie?
work out. No, they've largely
stuttering a
worked out.
lot.
It's just like, yeah, I'm shaking off the fact that that we just did that. They go okay.
So like it's pretty normal for no one to come out hurt? That's good.
Not.
Stuff happens every once in a while, but for the most part, we come out okay.
Yeah. It takes a little bit more improv, usually.
I mean, Hailey, I think me and you carried that mission, especially towards the end.
Okay. You know what?
Well, I don't know. If Mr. Mouse could turn faster, it wouldn't have had to be like that. I'm sorry, Dante, but come on.
it wasn't the issue of turning. It was the issue of physically walking around the outside of the studio.
I mean,
because I couldn't see anything.
you totally could have just climbed up his pants and turned into a bear on top of him.
No, that's not how that works.
No? I don't know how it works. I'm not a gangrel.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten to like their foot and then they're like, why is a mouse here? And
Speaking
tried to
of
stomp
gangrel.
on me.
Speaking of Gangrel, I still posit that Gangrel's death was completely and totally unnecessary.
Oh, well, the other one probably died too.
I mean, that's what I'm expecting.
I mean, we left him with a hunter.
What?
I don't know what you're expecting.
I gave him one simple task. He could have left.
Look, looking
This is
someone's
not the place
boots
for that, though.
disgusting. That's, yeah.
My shoes are clean.
I don't think that's the point.
Plus, he also didn't know if they were like Bruja or something and would have ripped your leg off, like he tried to do anyway.
He should have been faster.
I get it. I really do. I came from the pyramid. But, like, I don't know. Time and place? And the time and place when we could possibly die is not the right time and place.
One of the first lessons I was taught is we could die every night.
We could, absolutely. Just like a mortal could get hit by a car at any single given point in time. However, when we're on a dangerous suicide mission, maybe we shouldn't do things like that.
Well, I wasn't expecting to be on a suicide mission.
You were
It wasn't
halfway in
one of
at
those.
that point.
It wasn't one of those.
There was
It
a...
was just more dangerous than I thought it was going to be.
Right.
But it's fine. You had a bear.
Do the barons here send people on dangerous missions like this often?
No. At least I don't. I don't know about everybody else.
We do stuff. It's just that we normally don't have Sabat on our hands.
How many missions has Tori sent you on?
It's not Tori sending us on most of these missions.
Mostly
Who
just
is
tag
it?
along with whatever she has planned.
Whoever asks, usually just
So you guys just do whatever they say?
it usually ends up something along the lines of, hey, there's a masquerade violation and all of my people are doing this other thing. You guys go take care of this.
I mean, that sounds a little Camarilla-like to just expect people to do things.
Please tell me you're getting favors or money out of this.
Oh, we pay them.
Yeah.
And favors. I know Barney's helped out a little bit. And then I know Johnny did a couple things for you guys. Cyril's helped you guys out a lot, actually.
Yeah, I know. I still don't know how to feel about that.
What's up with this Cyril guy?
What? Yeah, what's going on there? Who is he?
Oh. One of the other
I'm
bears.
sorry,
Oh,
who, what?
Not literally. At least I don't think. He's scary as hell.
He is.
Okay, but
What
how many
is
of the
he?
barons are?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't think he's ever said to me, at least. Tori pals around with him more than any of us do. Except for maybe Steven.
And that's not
now.
worrisome? If he's that scary?
Tori's scary too.
Even better.
Best of most people's knowledge, he could be Ventru. Or Bruja. Probably not Bruja, though. Could be
Too
Lysandra.
common
Probably not
for that.
Lysandra.
Ventru.
Could be a number of things, really. But
So he's a baron and no one knows what he is?
oh no, I know what he is. I'm just not telling you.
Why?
Some secrets are better kept closer to the
Right.
chest.
So keeping secrets on who the barons are is the prerogative here?
Well, if you don't know who they are, you got to meet them first, and they'll tell you.
I haven't been able to
Immediately.
because, oh my god, every night I've been dealing with Sabat shit.
Oh, you want to go do stuff with him tomorrow? We can make
I
that
mean,
happen.
not really. I would much rather just not do anything and be at home and be able to relax for a night.
Oh no, we got some cleanup going on tomorrow. Should be easy though. Just
I
go
would like
grab
to-
some kids and bring them home.
I'm sorry, what?
There were
grab
kidnappings.
Yeah. You know, go grab some kids, quote unquote, and bring them home. AKA the ones that don't have a direction. Let's give them a direction.
That's not a bad idea.
Dell's gonna lean over to Hailey. Do you think this Cyril guy's like a thin blood or a Canif?
I think I don't want to mess with him. I don't want to mess with anyone here. Although we probably should. If this is so important, why haven't we met all the barons if we keep getting sent on all these missions?
That's
Or at
part
least,
of
like,
what we're having you do.
Me and Dell.
Yeah, I just got here.
Yeah, you guys arrived at a bad time in case you didn't
I've
notice.
only been here like a day longer than in this group, a day longer than you, Dell.
Right, and you've been here, what, a week?
Yeah, and I was abducted and almost diablerized, so that was cool.
Oh, you were abducted
Right.
too? Is
I
that just how people-
was. And then
Not
Tori
fun, is
and,
it?
and Tori and, Shiloh and them all came and saved me. I should have left Atlanta at that point, but no, I didn't.
Right. And whose domain do you live in?
I kind of think I'm on the cusp of two of them. But technically, I don't even know if I have a Baron right now.
Okay, so that's why you haven't met them. Because you're not part of their domain, therefore they don't have a responsibility to you. That
Right,
being
but if
said,
we
you're
keep
gonna be
getting
dealing
sent
with these
to...
two, right? If you're going to keep dealing with these two, then you'll meet them. It just might take a minute.
And
Actually, as a matter of fact, would you like to meet them tomorrow? First thing, be here.
Who's that?
Oh, Johnny and Cyril. You've already met Dante. Tori's not here. We've got a vacancy currently.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess introduction should go well and happen, shouldn't they? Since we keep getting sent to do everyone's barony shit.
The other problem is the established coteries in the other baronies just kind of do things as requested. Here, Tori set it up. Tori's done things. Tori's made an introduction. Tori hasn't made them do things yet. So they don't like to do things. Except for Wink. Wink's up there.
Sounds like a her problem. And now it's become an us problem.
Right. So you're the only one that I can call on. And have it be somewhat reliable. Don't think that you're gonna not get compensated for this, because you are.
Oh, because that's like the first I'm thinking about it.
Right, but other things have been more pressing. I don't do favors. I just do money. And I pay per hour worked.
Right.
Please tell me it's more than minimum wage.
A quarter more is $9 an hour. It's a joke. I pay hazard pay as well, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, good, because I think there was a Zamitzi there. There was a Toreador there.
Is the problem? Toreador is not the problem. And the Lasombra apparently ran the hell away, so apparently they're not as big of a problem.
The bot enforcer.
They seem to be.
Yeah, we only got away, I think, because we had a hunter there.
That's fair.
Which we also had to deal with. And they almost killed Shiloh.
Well, that sounds like a Shiloh problem. And kind of smiles a little bit.
Not the first time, I'm sure it won't be the last.
Right.
We need to put you in a bunker, apparently.
No, I've spent too much time in a locked room. I don't need any more.
Okay.
You sure you're not Malkavian?
At this point, sometimes I wonder.
Anyway, we will set up at least a call tomorrow, beginning of tomorrow evening. You are free to go about your business. You have 6 hours until sunrise. Use the time off wisely.
Yeah, so there is nothing else we need to do. Is there anything that we need to be aware of to, like, that's happening tonight, other than apparently the mass combat that's happening in the northern part of the city?
Yep. It's on a golf course. It's kind of funny, actually.
Cool.
Not to the best of my knowledge. Take your time. Rest up. Do whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. Also, Dell.
Yes.
We got you a crappy apartment not too far away.
Oh. Thank you.
All right. It was one of those things that we just had to pull some strings to get you in there. We have pulled said strings. You're free to come and go as you so please. We'll talk about it after we're done here.
What name did you put it under?
A retainer's name.
Okay, because, like, I'm still technically not dead to society.
Yes, you are. They just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Steven?
Yep.
We don't want another issue. So please don't make it another issue.
Issue?
No.
What's the story there?
Malkavian doing Malkavian stuff.
Well,
Here's the thing, that was on my original bucket list once I got down here, until the Sabbat came into the picture. It's just, I haven't had time.
yeah, is there someone to do masks here?
Yes.
Are they good?
No.
Depends on which one you get.
Hey, Hailey, want to go furniture shopping with me?
I don't have any money. Or not really.
Yeah,
I've got a little bit.
that's not strictly true as far as not having any money. And they pull out a reloadable gift card. Like you have 10,000 on it each. Feel like that's enough for at least 2 nights of work.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, if you keep doing what I ask, you'll get more. If you don't, well, that's on you.
This is why we help out.
Oh, you guys get paid for this normally? Even when it's not him?
It varies from person to person, but in some contexts, yes, we do get compensated.
For the most part, Johnny and Dante will pay you if you help them out.
But not the others?
Cyril's done some pretty big favors for us, as has Barney.
To be fair, Barney does a lot more for you than you realize.
I'm sure of that.
There's a Baron missing in that lineup. Does your own Baron pay you?
More in favors, like we can come and go and get access to the bar and stuff, and she helps us out with issues, and it's a little bit more of a personal back and forth with her.
Must be why she doesn't have
To be
people in this
fair.
sprawl working for her.
Right. To be fair, Shiloh doesn't live in the sprawl, neither does Steven. So
Oh, well, I
technically
guess
not
that makes
their barons.
sense then.
Yeah, so with this meeting with the barons, can I like area shop? Because while this place is nice, I doubt the whole barony is like this.
Once you get settled in, you're allowed to do whatever it is you feel like you need to do. Just
Good.
figured, let's get you in a place that, you can actually settle into first.
Yeah.
I would suggest far, far north.
Why is
What's
that?
What's up north?
Just real nice. Rich people up there,
Whose
Who's
barony
the
is that?
baron?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
You
the
should go up
whole
there and find
discussion
out.
we've been having is pay and like safety and all of that stuff.
You'll be real safe.
Right.
I
so
turn-
you're not
Shaila's
answering who
just
the Baron is, so
cackling.
that's kind of making me worry that it's one of the scary ones. And given that there's only been 2
Oh, they're
described
real
like
scary.
that,
Yeah,
I
it's
took-
real scary.
I turned to Shiloh. What's up north?
Can I tell him, please? Can I tell him?
Yeah, I was going to.
Werewolves, that's what's up north. So you'll be real safe there.
Until they find you,
are
you'll be
are
safe.
you trying to get us killed?
Oh no, I figured you would understand what sarcasm is. Even a Tremere
Cool.
knows that.
Right.
Social
I
interactions.
definitely get that. However, what if we had gone to explore it when we went shopping?
I would have said something before you left. We were getting there.
What else
go
is in this area? Because people are sending us here and there without giving many answers about what's here.
Oh, just don't go up north. North Central City, really. That's the only place that just don't
What are
go.
those numbers on the wall?
Tell them before you go to those areas. They're the local barons.
Okay, so
Yes.
There's names written by them, right? I think Tori did that.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay, what about some La Sombra friendly options here?
Talk to
Tori.
Cameron. Or Tori, yeah. But Tori's not here, so talk to Cameron. Cameron will dial the number for you. Or one of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Hailey snap a picture of the numbers?
Yep.
Okay.
That wouldn't be too weird.
She's got to be able to reference them somehow.
Yeah.
Cool. So at least I know how. Who's in what area?
Dante is downtown. Wow, me just blanked. Cyril has the south north central, if that makes any sense.
North. No.
Yes, south north central.
That makes sense.
The rich part of town Cyril has, but the south
Okay.
part of it. The
Sure.
entertainment and business districts, we got Johnny, and then out east where it's nicer residential and light businesses, there's nobody currently.
Is
The
someone
shitty
aiming
part
for
we
that
gave to
spot?
the other gang girl. Yep.
That's
Is
like
it
where
up
I
for-
live borders, so I would kind of be good to know who's trying to be Baron there.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Oh, cool.
It's okay. I'll try not to bother you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But you know, as long as it's not a life-threatening situation, I really don't mind. I just don't want to be put in these
I know.
situations.
No. Typically, like mine is, hey, I have this animal that needs to be delivered. Can you do it for me? It's this address.
Hmm.
I have a face for not even radio. Okay.
Yeah, you've
mean,
got
you-
the holes
you-
for it too.
Exactly.
I mean, you might be good for like a weird ASMR thing.
No.
Okay, Shiloh and Steven and can you guys show me around a little bit? I haven't had much time to explore.
Yeah, sure.
And
we
there's
can-
shopping.
I can-
Yeah.
yeah, I don't mind showing y'all around for the rest of the evening.
Oh, can I get the keys for that place?
Yeah. Here. And they like write down the address on a tab and hand it to you.
Wonderful.
So yeah, you are dismissed. How are you getting around? Also, it is midnight, so all of the shopping places are closed.
Call Gramps, see if he can pick us up, maybe.
You mean to tell me there's
You can
not
drop off a
one
vehicle.
24-hour store?
Not for like furniture and stuff.
There's not a
Who said
Walmart that's
furniture?
24 hours?
I want clothes.
No, there's no Walmart that's 24 hours.
Okay, well, I would like to buy some new shoes. Which, by the way, does anyone have shoes I could use? Because, ew.
I mean, it's not like you have to worry about like stuff hurting your feet. Just walk barefoot.
I can't do that if we go into stores.
Yeah, that kind of stands out. I could. Man, I don't know if Beth would have anything that would fit you. But if anyone did, it would be her. She's kind of, weirdly enough, the more fashion-minded one of us. So,
She's
So
the
would you like
brew
to have
hop?
Gramps pull them over?
what?
Yes, please have him bring something shoe-wise.
Yes.
Okay. Gramps was like, okay, cool, I'll bring some outfits over as well. Don't know if they'll fit, but Then soon enough you hear a vehicle pull up outside, and somebody gets out and leaves.
That'll be our ride.
Well,
So we're gonna speed run this. What would you all like to go shopping for? Because there are places you can get clothes, but not like Walmarts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
was
gas stations.
Oh, well. It was more just to talk more with Shiloh and Steven.
Yeah.
At least on Hailey's end. She would like to get some new shoes, of course, but
You can find a place that is open that sells shoes. They're not great shoes, they're nursing shoes basically, but they're shoes.
to wear them on barren missions.
Is there anything else that Dell would like specifically?
I mean, just general clothes and like maybe a map for like the area.
So gas station that is.
Yeah.
You get some shirts, you get a couple pairs of shorts. And a old-timey paper map. That hurts my heart to say. Shiloh and Steven?
Shiloh's just kind of along for the ride to point out things and give the tour, I guess.
Okay.
Nothing Steven will need would be open right now.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Nothing Steven will need would be open right now.
Okay. So with that, that's what you spend the rest of your night doing. At some point, you make it back to your havens. You do your nightly routines. Hailey.
Yep.
They don't have those in Georgia yet. And you all fade off into the day sleep. So now everybody has gotten a tour of Atlanta. People have clothes, people have shoes. Bad shoes, but shoes.
Was there any spots in particular that Shiloh pointed out to Hailey?
I mean, she would have pointed out like the barony quote unquote seats of power, like Dante's tattoo shop. I don't think the record shop, Third Eye Records, the record shop. I don't know if she would have pointed out Cyril's because I don't think she knows where Cyril has his setup. I don't think Tori told the coterie that, so she wouldn't be able to point that out. Let's see, she'd point out the school where she's planning on setting up the clinic. Yes, and all that fun stuff. I don't really know if there's... I don't really know off the top of my head what else she would point out. Maybe just some of like the touristy things, like if there's any particularly good shops or or not necessarily restaurants, but you know, the touristy stuff.
Okay.
Dell would ask like any like vacant churches in the area.
There's a couple.
It's southern U.S. There's probably vacant churches everywhere.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's not a ton of them, but there's a couple. Most are actually being used.
well, the actual vacant ones, Dell's gonna like mark down on the map.
Okay. Cool. So, anything else before we do announcements?
Don't think so. Would they have ran into anyone during their walk?
Nope, they're all tied up. So, with that announcements, go to totalpartykrit.com for anything that you want to learn about us, including our characters, our personal bios, and any other games that we play. We've got links to all of the videos. And if you're paying close attention, we're doing things to them.
Slowly. Very slowly.
Slowly, because it's a long, arduous process, but we're doing stuff to them. Making them more user-friendly and nicer to watch. For the most part. That being said, beyond that, we have links to all of our socials. If you're interested in all of that stuff, you can follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to, as well as all of our podcasting places. We've got a bunch of them. They have links to them. More links, dicelegion.com. Go there, get some dice. I used some tonight. I've got a nice little D5 right here that they sell in one of their kits. On checkout, there is a
discount for you to use if you use the link.
Yep. As well as a link to our Patreon, which if you want to do that, that'd be great. Don't have to, obviously, but that'd be great. Everybody knows how Patreon works, so we're not going to cover that because it's a waste of time. So yeah. Yeah. Find us on socials. Find us on all sorts of fun stuff. So, is there anything else?
I think so.
Corset.
Go ahead.
Nothing corset.
Okay. So with that, everyone have a good night. If you want to stick around for post-game talks, if we're going to have them, they'll be right after this. So spoilers ahead, potentially. Good evening.
I will be back in a moment, and we are set for post-game.
All right. So what would you all like to talk about this time?
How'd you guys like Sassy Steven?
That was fun.
You just see more of it. Tori comes back to just the entire group, like, maxed out levels of sass.
I think Dell is a part of that because Dell's just pushing buttons whenever he can.
Between Dell and Hailey.
Also, Dengle, did you catch which name I accidentally let slip when I lied?
Yep, I did.
Okay. I realized it as I was saying it. I'm like, I'm gonna just lay in this grave.
That's fine. Nobody cares. At least nobody in that group cares.
Because Matthew is the name of my sire. That I just was the first name that came to mind.
It's fine. I figured I had a biblical reason for Dell, so that's what we were going with.
Yeah.
So those of you that do know about that particular La Sombra. That's exciting. And not just on Dell's side, on the Enforcer side as well. Maybe there's going to be a further storyline with that. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
So I got a question.
Yeah?
For Faye.
What's up?
Why did Hailey not just enter the numbers in her phone?
Because it didn't feel like the time or place to do that. She could do it later. It was just a quick, like, that's what she had.
I figured she had something else to write them down on.
I mean, she probably does back at her apartment, but it's not like she keeps it on her.
Just felt like that was probably the way that she did it because, Tremere.
Yeah, she might have numbers in her phone, but she absolutely also has a phone book.
Yeah. And then how did Steven like Razor and the fact that he wasn't just a pushover?
Well, Steven was ready to fight him. He just didn't really get a chance to.
No, I know.
I really need to invest into some Oblivion site or something.
I'm surprised you don't have it.
The Oblivion powers I went with were Arms of Aramon and Shadow Cloak.
Yep. Shadow Cloak's useful, just not when it's pitch black.
Yeah.
Be right back.
So I have a question. If I was to do Arms of Aramon in that dark room, would that have like extended their range?
I don't think technically it would have extended the range. However, it definitely would have worked quite well.
And each game we get one experience, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
Actually, I think I have enough to buy at least a new in-clan power.
Depends on what it is.
It was probably going to just be the Oblivion site.
You would need to spend 3 dots on it now. So
3 dots?
20, yeah, that'd be 15 experience.
Oh, no, I have not enough then.
Yeah, it's the accumulated number of dots you're purchasing into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're buying a first level dot, it'll still count for whatever dot you are buying up to, quote unquote.
Oh.
Or whatever you're adding onto.
Yeah, it'd be a 3rd dot for Oblivion.
Yeah, so it'd be the 15. A little unfortunate, but also keeps you from buying all of the low-level powers at no experience.
Yeah.
The chicken man ran away.
It's fine. He was getting too hot for me, so.
Oh man, tonight though.
That was good.
You also got to see some of Cornbread's stuff too.
Yeah, gross.
It's not weird at all.
No.
I was kind of tempted to have Dell call him Swiss cheese.
I mean, he doesn't care at this point.
Yeah.
Someone finally expressed disgust at one of the Nosferatu.
Yay, finally.
I mean, but really though, it just hasn't happened yet.
I
know.
feel like we all collectively know Nosferatu get such a bad rap.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that people shouldn't just be like, ugh. Especially when it's Swiss
that's
cheese.
why I was like, that's why I was like, let's make this one extra bad.
Fun fact,
So, yes.
I almost had Nain took that one.
That would be gross as hell.
Yes. I didn't because, young teenager, but it was almost there.
That's fair.
Oh.
But yeah, Cornbread's a swarm master, basically. Any questions for me?
So, what's his name ran away? And the Toreador and Tremere, I'm sorry, not Tremere, Zemitzi are presumably leaving back for California?
Yes. Not LA, actually, but close enough.
So hopefully they keep their word on that.
I mean, they said they were for money, so in theory, all we have to do is offer them more money than they're getting paid.
I mean, do you have that sort of money? We don't even know how much they were getting paid, but it probably was a damn lot to come out from California.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
I would love to know how the Sabbat even got it. They don't typically care about shit like that.
They will if it's needed.
I said typically.
Would now be the time where I put the advantage of like resources into my sheet?
Yep.
And what, just the one dot for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. Dell's gonna have a steady source of income to be able to like actually make up for those resources that I took away from you.
It's fine. I'm doing great.
I have a thing in mind. Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried about it.
I'm scared.
No, you're just going to be doing a lot of runs for Cornbread, at least short term. Just don't look in the box when you do it.
Don't look at the box.
The box.
Yeah.
What is the box?
The deliveries.
That you're delivering. Yeah. Don't look at them and don't worry about the hurrying and the meh.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anybody else?
Oh man, I don't know. I feel like tonight wrapped up pretty well, actually.
No, it's weird.
Surprisingly, Shiloh, Steven, Hailey, and Dell are the shockingly competent crew.
Yeah.
I mean, are you surprised about that? Hailey's a talker. That can get you through a lot of shit.
Yeah, it can.
And Dell is smart and beefy. Social skills, non-existent.
How are you guys finding Hailey so far?
Whiny.
I mean, she's a little bitch.
Shiloh's a little bit confused about her right now because on one hand she seems to really, really like talking, but on the other hand seems to dog on the vestiges of the coterie for sitting around and talking and thinking and not making decisions. So she's not sure what to make of that.
Yeah, but if you have noticed, she will still go do things.
Yeah.
She's thinking about them, but like tonight, when no one else went to extend the talking, she went and did it.
Yeah.
That's why she's ragging on the coterie.
Yeah. No, I as the player get it. It's just that Shiloh's still trying to break through that black and white mindset. So
For sure.
She's not quite there yet.
What about Dell? With this being the second night.
That was a little concerning.
That was. Time and place. And Shiloh's also not a fan of people who like to exert dominance over others against their will.
Yeah, that might be a big problem. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, once Dell gets a better feel for the coterie, it'll calm down. It's just new area. I need to make sure no one tries anything just because I'm new.
So what I'm hearing is prison mentality.
Yeah.
Show him who's boss.
I mean, with the way Dell's sire was, it makes sense. At least to me.
It makes sense from a Lasombra standpoint.
Then, to be fair, on that D10, I rolled power. So I was like, no, that's just Lasombra shit.
I have a question of it. Oh, go ahead. Mine's something totally different.
The numbers you had us go for in the beginning.
Figure out who Father Whitehouse tackled.
Nice.
That was it.
So, at this point in time, what would Tori be doing? I mean, is she still talking to the people, or is she like even been able to see them yet?
She has seen them. She's gotten the tour. She has talked with them. They are going over evidence right now with Tori to make sure that everything is exactly as said to be. The following evening, there will be a deliberation and a verdict, and then she's going to be allowed to leave.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for Tori to meet Dell.
Oh, like playing Hailey has been very fun, but I cannot wait to be back to playing Tori.
It's easier.
It is. I will miss being able to do that amount of talking. I definitely will miss that. Tori is a much different personality and just does not do that kind of talking. She's very much more to the point.
Yep.
Playing Hailey is definitely a breath of fresh air in that regards.
I know I want to try to get Hailey to ward the apartment before she parts ways.
Above table, Hailey doesn't actually know any wards.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But someone does.
There is someone Tori has a door that Kindred cannot touch.
Yeah.
And it has been moved around like 7 times because people keep almost touching it.
Yep.
Would they run into any of Tori's dogs tonight?
Probably not.
She just usually lets him run the street, so I assume Alan would do the same thing.
Yeah. I feel like they're people skittish.
That's fair. I just wasn't sure because they were out with the coterie if they would. Because they've been around the coterie a few times.
Right. It's Dell's fault.
What do you mean it's my fault?
Yeah. It's Dell's fault.
Sure.
I just got here.
Above table. Does anyone have animal kin?
No.
So in general, animals would avoid you. Because I know nobody has animalism. Then you need one of those two for animals to even come close to you.
Unless otherwise trained.
Right.
Yeah, if they're trained by kindred with either animalism or animal ken, they'll be more likely to go around, but not unless they're told to. We scary to animals.
Yeah, and I feel like Tori would have specifically told them to not go around others unless if she's there.
Yeah.
So, am I able to touch like religious symbols, or is it just that like Father White House?
It was just that one.
Okay.
He got some special shit. He's got a couple artifacts.
Uber blessings on that shit.
Yeah. Basically, it's like imbued with holy water and like extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you have an aversion to holy water, it's even more, technically speaking.
No, I just have the folklore blocks. Oh.
Which blocks do you have?
Ooh, yeah.
Just the like doorway one.
Oh, the thresholds.
Yeah.
Hey, Tori has that too. So does Steven, I think. Steven has all of them.
Yeah, Steven said, I'm taking them all.
But yeah, Tori has that one too.
Garlic, I don't think Steven has the garlic one, but he has like every other one.
No, he has garlic.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Like every vampire story in existence he has.
Yep. I just thought it'd be funny.
Oh my God.
I can't wait until I get to like 4 hunger and everyone gets to just see Dell start bleeding from the hands and feet.
Oh yeah, Dengle, how's that go for you?
Yeah, it was great. Hands, feet, and forehead.
Yeah.
And side, technically speaking.
Yeah, we have decided that it's like pinpricks around the head.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Or at least that's what happened with Rufus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that for Dell too, because that's just funny.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Like palms, feet, like rib, and then speckled around the forehead. Or around the head, I guess.
Yeah.
I have 2 dots in enemies. So
those will come up. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Someone else can take the heat.
I mean, it's still gonna fall down on the coterie problem.
I mean, who knows? Maybe my enemies and your enemies will we team up.
No.
Or worse, your enemies are not our enemies.
Dell's enemies are not the coterie's enemies. And now you have a new set of enemies that you have to worry about.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yay.
The enforcer.
And it's even worse. No,
No.
it's even worse.
Oh no, I'm sure the enforcer's coming after all of us now. We've already made that enemy.
I mean, Hailey and Dell complied.
Just some all.
I mean,
If there's one person that might be able to like fight them all, one-on-one, it's them though. And that's probably a bad thing.
yeah, it's probably going to be a coterie problem, let's be honest, though.
Yeah. Hey, Tori.
Exactly.
Hey, everyone else.
Now, let's be fair here. Tori would not force the others to do this.
Right. It's, hey, everyone else, I'm going to do this thing. You want to go?
Yeah. She very
definitely wants you
rarely
to.
forces you guys to do these things. It might come up while you're out doing things, but she very rarely forces you into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. Shiloh, not really, but I'm going to go because I like you. Dell, I'm bored.
Yeah. I need the money. I need some favors.
Okay, now let's be real here. Tori doesn't got the money to pay people like this. That's partly why nothing has gotten done in the sprawl.
Yep.
Okay, yes, but
There's
the
the reason.
favors.
We are trying to
The
build up
favors.
a money base.
Yeah, because is Beth's garage in the sprawl?
Barely.
Because you guys have the bar, there's Beth's garage, the
So
clinic
we-
that Shiloh.
I actually have this written down. Hang on, let me find it.
That
Where are
once
you?
Dell can get his hands on a church, we'll have blood drives.
There we
I am sorry to cut the party short, but it is 1:40. I need to go to bed because I have work in the morning.
Good night.
Yeah, so right
Yeah.
now we
Till
are
Tuesday.
sorry.
Good night.
Have a good night. We are net positive one
Resource dot.
one resource dot for the coterie. So we don't have money to pay people.
No,
We have
but you
money if
enough money
emergencies
to
come up.
Cover. Right, and cover incidentals.
Yes. So we need some more. Yeah. And so the apartments and the blood alcohol are what our two positives are. And the blood
Mhm.
alcohol is only if Tori can make a batch a week. And then the apartments it was what the school turned into, or the first school turned into. The clinic, I think, is taking care of itself, but not gaining anything. Right?
Initially, yeah.
Right. So until
Eventually, it will
stated
turn a
otherwise.
profit, but not.
And then the thin blood house that Tori has is the net drain, the 1 drain, 1
Yeah.
of drain. But we get information and help and aid from them in return.
As requested.
Right. And the few times that something has come up, they've done it. Like going and blowing up some of Carissa's restaurants. But we don't call on that too much because we can't pay them.
Right, but they get a free house. So
Right. Again, so when we ask them to do things, they do it. But again, I don't want to push that overly much unless they say like, hey, give us more.
and to be fair, Cook now has a 1 resource coming in.
Right, because the blood alcohol was split with him.
Yep. Otherwise, it would be 2.
Yep. So, I mean, if Johnny finds a way to source some fresh blood, Tori could do extra for him, but...
Just wait until Dell gets the blood drive going.
So that, I mean, if we got that, we could do more sales at the bar, but Tori doesn't have enough blood to do that currently.
Yeah, I because
If Johnny was
like-
just part of the circulatory system, that would cover so many things.
Yeah, except that's really messed up.
No, it's not.
But let's be fair there, Tori absolutely would, but I can't buy dots into that one.
Nope, you can't.
Why not?
Because you can only have one lore sheet bought into. You can have a bloodline and then a lore sheet, and that is it. I
need to,
technically don't have a bloodline one.
Nope, you don't.
I should look into the La Sombra bloodlines.
There's not really any ones from canon, from like Raw. There's a couple I found, I think, that went into the thing, though.
I think so.
I mean, if I found like a homebrew one, could I bring it to you, Dangle? And we...
I'm willing to at least look at it.
Okay.
I don't say no very often, but when I do, I give a legitimate reason as to why.
Yeah.
Any other questions, comments, and/or concerns?
Not that I can think currently. Any of the rest of you?
So with that,
I think I'm all set.
I think I'm all set.
so since that is the case, I believe now would be a good time to end our stream. So if you're still around, have a good evening. Stay safe. And don't believe everything that's on the news.